What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for some more watch-alongs for you guys. The last 16 continues today, and the first game we've got is Japan against Croatia, followed by the big one, South Korea against Brazil, Tottenham derby, Sonny against Richarlison. But it's time to focus on Japan against Ivan Perisic's Croatia. And in terms of the lineups, for Japan, it's Gondor in goal, Tomiyasu, Yoshida, and Taniguchi in defence. Ito, Endo, Morito, Nagatomo in midfield with Doan, Maeda, and Kamada in the attack. For Croatia, you've got Livakovic in goal, Barisic, Gvardiol, Lovren, and Juranovic in defence. Brozovic, Modric, and Kovacic in midfield with Perisic and Kramaric supporting Petkovic instead of Levaya, which is very interesting team news. And also Borna Sosa is not in the team or on the bench, to be honest, and Barisic does come in to replace him. If you are new around here, do scroll down, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button as well, and let's see how this game goes. How are you reading into this game? What do you think is going to happen?
It's actually quite an interesting matchup because Japan, in their 3 group games, they beat Germany and Spain after going 1-0 down, turning around to win 2-1, and then lost to Costa Rica 1-0 with a game which they dominated but couldn't really create too many promising openings up until they really went for it after conceding the first goal. Croatia, on the other hand, they drew 0-0 with Morocco in the first game, which looked like a bad result at the time. Then look at Morocco now; they're playing pretty well.
Flying.
Smashed Canada, and then they got a 0-0 draw against Belgium, in which they were lucky in one sense, but because Lukaku missed all those chances. But then on the other sense, they were as well fairly in control of a large portion of that game. They kind of settled for a 0-0. So Japan, I feel like they're much more comfortable playing against teams who like to dominate them, and they're them hitting on the counter and then spring a surprise. And I think Croatia are going to dominate them with their midfield, but I don't think Croatia are going to maybe have that kind of attitude like maybe Spain and Germany had, that we're going to be winning this game, it's going to be easy for us, and maybe underestimating what Japan can offer. So in that sense, I do see Croatia controlling the game. I think in the middle 3 are going to dominate in the middle. I think obviously Japan playing a back 3 will help Croatia dominate where they're strongest, which is their midfield 3, but also feel like it's going to be a struggle for Croatia to create those clear-cut chances. So I think I see this game going to penalties.
Yeah,
I think I see it go all the way.
You know what? I don't disagree. And when you're looking at Japan, they're a team, I don't think they've had more than 30-35% possession this whole World Cup. And you've seen how well they've done with that. 2 wins and a loss. With that loss did come against Costa Rica. Croatia as well have impressed me. Both teams have really impressed me so far this World Cup. So it's going to be a very interesting battle between the two sides. And
if you remember their run to the final, if you remember their run to the final in 2018, how many of those knockout games where it went all the way were on for Croatia? I'm pretty sure like all of them went to extra time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember too well, but
Yeah,
I'll take your word for it.
I remember all of them went to extra time, and I think a couple of them went to penalties even. So I do expect Croatia to be very much very using their experience to not let the occasion get to them, not make themselves too open, despite the fact that they're gonna go. They're not going to be too open, but they're also going to know that they're going to be controlling the game. But I don't expect them to like go gung ho at any point. But yeah,
They'll play it smart, won't they? And
Exactly.
I think I'm looking at the 2018 World Cup, what they did. The round of 16, they beat Denmark on penalties. Quarterfinals, they beat Russia on penalties. Semi-finals, they beat us in extra time.
there you go. So, so I do expect Croatia to have that experience in terms of what it takes to go to the final, and not get like overexcited or too downbeat if they're not winning at any moment, and know that they can last the distance because they've done it a few times. So I might even see a 0-0 in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 0-0, but Croatia about to kick off.
I'm going to go 1-1
1-0.
and Croatia to win on penalties.
All right, I'm going to go 0-0 and Croatia to win on penalties.
All right, well, we have kicked off. Croatia going from right to left in their checked red T-shirts. Oh, they're in already.
Perisic in the box and away by Yoshida.
Let's see Perisic get a goal today. That would be nice.
Yeah, he's had a good tournament so far, Perisic, which he usually does do for Croatia on that left-hand side.
Ivan Joseph Erasmus says, Sim, you better support Croatia today. Laugh out
support
loud. Your
Croatia.
sweepstake.
Oh, yeah, and my sweepstake. Very good point. Very good point. So let's hope they get through to the quarters, but they're very likely to play Brazil in the quarters, aren't they? So
Yeah, they'll win on penalties.
yeah, you never know. Moriyasu, the Japanese manager.
He looks like a guy you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
Definitely not.
Big up to everyone in the chat. We've got nearly 100 people watching with us at the moment.
Maida.
Oh, that's
It's
a
gonna be
foul.
an early free kick. Is there going to be an early yellow for Lovren? He's going to get away with it. This is the referee that sent off Abubakar, which was quite funny because he gave him like a high five before he had to send him off. He was very reluctant. He was like, I have to do it. You've taken off your shirt.
Yeah, he had to do it. He had to do it, which is a big shame. But look, it didn't really make a difference to anything, did it?
No, not in the end.
And they went out anyway, so he's not even suspended.
Oh! An early good ball there in from Japan, but just avoided, I think, Kamada there. The back post is Ito. His cross is blocked, and it's going to be a corner.
Is Infantino in the
Every
crowd
game
once
they
again.
show him in the first few minutes. Every single game.
It's like in Spurs games when they show Daniel Levy in the first
yeah.
few minutes every time. We have hit the 100 viewer mark. Big up, everyone.
Come on, people.
Scroll down and smash that like button, guys. It's a corner to Japan inside the opening couple of minutes. Are we going to see an early goal here?
Ito. It's a bit interesting. I don't think either side are going to be that worried if they go 1-0 down in a weird way. Oh, it's a great ball! Oh, my word. And who was that? Number 3. Tamaguchi.
Tamaguchi?
Oh,
Taniguchi, yeah.
Taniguchi, yeah.
That was a chance. Wow.
That was a great chance. What a great cross that was.
They're pressing really well here, Japan. But Croatia just trying to play out of it with the goalkeeper.
Oh, my word, the keeper closed down.
Did I see what?
The report from Fabrizio Romano saying we had a long look at Gvardiol in the summer. And
No, I didn't see that, actually.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said we
Oh, that was too expensive.
yeah. He said we had a good look at Gvardiol in the summer and then decided he was too expensive,
Great.
which is ridiculous. Gvardiol, which is probably worth 100 million at this point.
Yeah. He had a brilliant tournament as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's 20 years of age, had a great tournament, playing really well for his club as well. Like, he's probably worth so much.
Yeah, I mean, he was 80 million before this World Cup, probably in excess of 100 million. Here's Modric. Oh, trying to get in around the back here, Croatia, but Modric just plays it off the Japanese defender and it's out for a throw.
Yeah, so I think both teams, Japan have already come back from 1-0 down twice already this tournament. Croatia came back from 1-0 down against Canada, and they have experience in the previous tournament of coming back when they're down. So I think even if either team go 1-0 up, they won't panic. They'll just keep in their shape. They're not going to get too ahead of themselves, and they'll probably just look to stay in the game, and they'll know they have the quality to create the chances when they need to.
Yeah. And they've already had a few giant killings, haven't they, Japan? They've been really impressive this World Cup. Really impressive. I mean, they should have been home and hosed before that game, shouldn't they? The last game of the group. They should have just beaten Costa Rica because they definitely had enough quality to do it. They were definitely a better side on the day. It's a shame. But they are here now. And
but look. You say they should have, and they should have because obviously they should have beaten Costa Rica in terms of quality, but they didn't turn up on the day. That's the reality. They took the risk. They rested players, didn't work in their favour, and they end up losing. So they can't claim it was they were unlucky to lose it. They deserved to lose that game. But then they did turn up when they needed to in the Spain and Germany games. They were brilliant in both those games, and both those games going 1-0 down. And when a team like Japan, you're going 1-0 down to Spain and Germany, to turn both those games around is super impressive in the way they did it as well. And they deserved it in both games. The way they played was brilliant.
When you talk about showing your experience in tournaments, the way that they showed up to that Costa Rica game and the lineup that they did show, that is showing their inexperience in terms of thinking it's pretty much done because they beat Germany in the first game. But when they are playing their full... What makes a difference to these Japanese teams is the substitutes. I mean, both games against Spain and Germany, those substitutes have completely just changed the game.
Yeah, Mitoma's come on both times.
And
Asano just been absolutely brilliant, haven't they? Been so good. And the coaches use them very well, very cleverly. Use them at the right times as well. And each time it seems like they have instant impacts both times as well. And so that I'm sure he's going to look to do the same thing today.
Yeah. We've got a members chat from Catman Jess. He says he's our Croatian. He's up and down the pitch. His name is Ivan. It's Ivan Perisic. Come on, Ivan. Let's get a goal today. And big up to
Modric
Brian
has been
Daigle as
tackled.
well in the comments. You shall see him a bit later.
Don't see that every day. Modric getting tackled. Here's Ito. Look, he looks for the pass in between the lines, but good defending. Imagine South Korea being a surprise later.
Oh, man. That would be insane. Really would be insane.
Yeah, one of these towards South Korea in the semi-finals. That was the case.
Yeah.
That'd be a mad. But
imagine Japan against South Korea in the quarterfinals. That would just be nuts.
That would be mad. But
it will just show how far football in Asia has come.
Do you reckon Son gets his first goal later on? First goal in the tournament?
I really hope so, man, because if he can get it against Brazil...
Brazil don't give up many shots, do they?
No, they don't. But they did lose to Cameroon. It was a much changed side, but it's still like it's not exactly a bad side, was it?
It was a good side, but yeah, as you said, it was their second 11. And we've seen it. How many times we've seen it in this tournament? A team on the last day resting players and losing. We've seen it so many times.
Cantab says South Korea reached the semis before. I think, yeah, they did in there when they hosted it. But you know, there was very questionable decisions to get there.
Yeah, I remember Italy, wasn't there? There was some crazy decisions that game. Perisic up against Tomiyasu.
Oh, here's Perisic! He's robbed
is
him!
in behind! Oh, it's a save! Kramaric trying to bundle it in, and the keeper has it.
Perisic, man. I thought that was in.
Perisic had it. On the left-hand side, it was a very tight angle, and he went for the far post, went for power. Gonda makes a very good save, but Tomiyasu gets a massive let-off there. He's chasing back with Perisic. He tries to play it back to the keeper. It's terrible. He wants a foul. Should Perisic have passed it? Was no pass on, really.
Well, hopefully that's a sign of things to come in the North London derby next month.
He was waiting for a pass. No, there was no pass on, so he went for the shot. Decent effort, but Gonda makes a save. And Japan get away with it. That was close for Perisic.
Massive let-off, but hopefully that's a sign of things to come in the North London derby next month. Nice to see a Tottenham player robbing an Arsenal player.
Oh, Nagatomo's pass into Livakovic. Could be an interesting battle, that one, on the left-hand side. Tomiyasu mainly going to be playing as a right centre-back, it looks like. But Ito is quite an offensive wing-back, so He could be in a few situations where he's one-on-one with Tomiyasu. Here is Lovren to Gavardio. Coming forward, Gavardio. Long ball forward, looking for Kramaric. And it's going to go through to Gonda, the Japanese goalkeeper.
KPV says, hey, Ben, who finished top of BetMate? I'm just looking at it now. I'm assuming you're talking about the England game. It was Jack Dunn, 1986.
Jack Dunn, 1986.
Big up Amir as well in the comments. He says England v France is going to be one hell of a match. Unfortunately, it wasn't you, Carl. You finished second. Still a good return, though.
Very good return.
£138.
You do well on these BetMates, Carl. Here is Livkovic to Gavardio. Brozovic.
I've got bloody Borna Sosa in my BetMate.
Who's he come in for? Come out for, I mean.
No, I put him in.
Yeah, but
who's going to come in, you mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be another player who's not playing. Itakura.
Itakura.
Oh, you finished top of that one. I didn't see that one. I wasn't in it, so I can't look at the results.
Here's Gavardio. Lovren out wide. Juranovic coming forward. Long ball over the top looking for Modric. It's headed away. Oh, but it's not the best touch. But by... who was that? Trying to get the team. Morita.
Oh, here we go. Oh, unlucky.
Modric with the ball out wide. Perisic coming for Borna Sosa. Goes for the early ball in, and Perisic is there. Oh, my word. What a lovely piece of play that was by Perisic. Flicked up on a bicycle kick trying to find a teammate. He found Modric, but doesn't make the most of it. Had a strong start to this game, Perisic. Yoshida.
Maya Yoshida. Where's he playing these days?
He is playing for Schalke still. Nice. Ito. Obviously former Southampton. Maya Yoshida.
Yeah.
Here's Kamada. Ito. Oh, sorry, it's Doan to Ito. On the right-hand side, he crosses it in and mines it! And the back post! Oh, and it's away. It's a goal kick. Nagatomo coming into the back post as well. Another good ball that was by Ito. In right across the face of goal. Very, very close.
Nagatomo's
Look at that ball.
Oh, great ball. So inviting, isn't it? Just needed someone just to get on the end of it. Oh, so close. But Nagatomo's channeling his inner Nakata. Look at that hair.
Oh, yeah, he's got the red hair. Maybe it's a homage.
What a player he was.
Yeah, Nakata, yeah.
Yeah.
Played for Bolton for a bit. Oh, what a brilliant costume that is.
What is it, a bowling pin?
Not really trying to work out. Here's Lovren. Gavardio. Perisic being pressed by Ito, and he's forced to go down the line. Perisic loses out to Tomiyasu this time. Tomiyasu cuts it down. Great tackle from Perisic to win it back.
Swat the Gooner away.
Pass it quickly to Modric. Now Kramaric. He thought about going long. He goes short to Brozovic. Into Kovacic. It's not a great ball in the end by Brozovic. Bit overhit. And here's Kamada. Into Doan. That's a good tackle from Kovacic. Here's Kovacic now. Here's Modric. He's looking for support. Juranovic. Back to Modric.
Martin Walton says, you guys think Perisic's position next season will be as a left-sided playmaker? Seems to suit him better.
To be fair, he's done very well this tournament on the left-hand side. I have to give it to him. I mean, it's always been his best position for Croatia. I do feel like, for us, his best position is on the left wing-back, though. I think he can do a job on the left, but I think our left like attacking mid's a bit too central.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how much longer he's going to have the legs to do that left wing back role. Guy's 33 already. So I think he is going to have to think about it at some stage.
Here's Kovacic to Brozovic.
Big up KPV. Just got his T-shirt through the post.
Come on. I want to see him be wearing it.
Exactly. We want to see we want to see it be as lucky as Brian Daigle's one.
Modric is keeping possession at the moment for Croatia. Now he's gone long for... It's a good ball. And Kramaric is there. He's going to keep on, I think. Taniguchi comes in for it, but he's crossed it in. Kramaric towards Perisic, but it's headed away. And Perisic is going to pick this one up.
190 people with us at the moment.
He is 33, Perisic. He's must be one of the fittest 33-year-olds around at the moment.
Yeah.
Lovren. Oh, is that handball by Modric? Referee says yes. Doesn't complain. Modric. He said that was not a handball. He's let's see. Long ball was a great. Oh, I don't know if it was actually.
Looked like top right of his chest, didn't it?
I think that was good control from him.
Never doubt Luka. Ball recovery time, 16 seconds from Croatia. Oh!
Was that our back pass?
I don't know.
Not, apparently. Taniguchi to Nagatomo.
Hope this isn't 0-0, man.
Morita. Ito.
For you guys who are on TikTok, we're recently new to TikTok. If you want to come and follow us, I've just pinned the link to the top of the chat to come and see what we're up to on TikTok.
Nagatomo's ball in. Maida's there again. Oh, and Barisic's clearance isn't great, and it's going to fall to Doan, but his control's poor. When they're getting crosses in the box, they're looking very dangerous, Japan, aren't they?
They are looking dangerous. They need to get on the end of them, really.
It's another great ball. This one, Nagatomo, and Maida just misses it this time. I think he just closes his eyes, Maida. I think it was a great ball in. Modric forces Brozovic into a quick one, but gets it to Kramaric, and here's Petkovic, who's been crowded out by Yoshida. Thought about giving it to Kamada. Think side against it, but here he is. Ito, is that a foul? Or if he says yes, by a foul by Gavadio.
Sleepy Mocker says, does a bald head hurt your heading accuracy? I probably think it would help it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would have thought.
And Cantab says, is Adogi coming in Jan or the summer? He's coming in the summer.
Yeah, apparently there was someone said we might have looked into the option of bringing him back in Jan, but it wasn't possible.
But here's a free kick for the Japanese.
Kamada is going to take it.
Surely he's not shooting from here. It's a bit far out.
Daichi Kamada scores, gets many goals and assists for Frankfurt. 7 goals and 4 assists this season. Is on fire.
He hasn't got any either in this World Cup yet, though, has he?
No, I don't believe so. He had some good chances. I remember one against Costa Rica, which he had one cleared off the line, I think, but hasn't really been, brought his form. But it's another cleverly worked free kick by Japan, but it's cleared away. And it's going to be a foul, isn't it, for Croatia? Referee says no. Doan to Maida is going to be seen back. And now the referee does blow up. Offside.
Is that right? Martin Walter says Kamada's available on a free this summer.
Yeah, I mean, could well be. I think he is actually, yeah. I think his contract's running down. Doesn't say on this app. Let's go on transfer market. Here's Gavardio. Perisic. Gavardio. Perisic again, goes long. Tomiyasu being challenged by Kovacic. Gets it back to the keeper, Gonda. Back to Tomiyasu. Goes long. And Perisic tries to win it high, but it's full to Lovren. He's being pressured by Maidan. His pass is out of play, and it's going to be thrown to Japan.
Yeah, it is out this summer. Good player to pick up on a free, I tell you that.
Definitely.
I'll take him in a heartbeat.
Ito taking on Perisic and beats him. It's another good ball, and the keeper can get it this time. But Ito looks like he's got the beating of Perisic on that left-hand side.
Well, there's a reason he's not first choice, Perisic. They're so fast, though, Japan. It's hard to deal with them going forward.
He's for Rangers, a left-back for Glasgow Rangers.
How old?
30. Lovren to Gavardio. Good ball to Kovacic, who plays it first time back to Gavardio on inside his own half. Switch of play. Good ball to Juranovic, a long ball on the right-hand side. He touches poor, though. Nagatomo steals it. And Kamada has space in the centre, near the centre circle. He goes long for... Juranovic tried to intercept it, but he didn't get enough on it, and it falls to Nagatomo after a good ball from Kamada. Here is Tomiyasu. Ito now on the right-hand side again. Is he going to go for a run? He goes for another good cross, and it's a bit of deflection this time. And Perisic can clear to Petkovic, who holds it up well, impressively. But Yoshida, I thought he won the ball there, but referee blows up for a free kick.
21 minutes gone here. I think Japan will be very happy with the way they started this game, won't they?
Yeah, they've, apart from that one mistake from Tomiyasu, they've been in control of it at the moment in terms of Croatia had a lot of possession, but whenever Japan get it and move forward very quickly, they're looking very dangerous.
Yeah.
So, and it's not easy for Croatia to contain them at the moment. Here's Kovacic. That's again a poor mistake. Morito wins it. Nice play from Gavardio. Endo. Morito pressured by Modric, played back to Yoshida. And now Tomiyasu in space. He's going to be pressured by Perisic, but he's played it first time back to Yoshida, into Morita. And Japan coming forward now. Tomiyasu. Looking for support, goes all the way back.
I'm sure it's Japan dominating the possession at the moment, isn't it?
At the moment, they're definitely getting a nice spell of possession here. Yoshida. Good ball, but nice tackle by Gavardio and his Perisic. Gavardio's down and referee is stopping play. Good tackle there by Gavardio.
Oh, they do not want him to be going off the pitch. Oh, he got hit in the unmentionables.
Well, he's holding it. Is he going to be okay? Let's see what happens here. It's a lovely tackle. Oh, yeah, he got a hand in there. Any loose touch with Gavardio around, it's going to be difficult.
Oh, he looks in proper pain there, doesn't he?
He looks all right, though. He's going to get up. Gavardio has it. He's, yeah, he would be so good in a Conte system the way he plays.
Gavardio.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The way he's so proactive.
I don't know a system he wouldn't be good in, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess.
He'd be great in a Poch system as well.
Free kick, though. Is it a free kick they're given? Modric is going to take? Or is it drop ball? What's he saying? He just wants it the exact blade of grass that it happened in. I don't know if it's a free kick. Is it a free kick or... Yeah, free kick. Modric to whip this one in. Into the box, flicked on by Perisic, and it's fallen to Gvardiol, and his shot is blazed over the bar.
Oof. I mean, you've got that Perisic chance, probably the best chance of the game so far. Japan have got some good crosses in the box, but the physicality of Croatia in the middle of the box are winning at the moment.
Yeah, Japan are playing it very quickly, and when they catch Croatia our position, it's difficult for Croatia. But once it's a settled game, Croatia seem comfortable. But another flick on, looking for Doan, but it's going to go through to Livkovic. Brozovic.
That Perisic is playing terrible at the moment. Terrible.
Here's Lovren. He's looking for options and is turning back. He's saying, where are my options? He's going to be forced all the way back, Lovren. Here's Gvardiol. Again, he's looking for options, and Japan doing well at the moment to restrict Croatia. Here's Gvardiol. He's forced long. And it's a great ball, and it's Petkovic in behind.
Oh, what are you doing?
And he screwed that one up
What was he
massively.
doing? Just take a shot.
Oh, it's terrible from Petkovic. What a ball that was by Gvardiol. Unbelievable, right in behind. Great run by Petkovic. He was through 1-on-1, and he wanted to look. He looked. Oh, he's well onside. He looked for a pass. It's a brilliant ball. It could have squared it quickly there, or just take a shot. Decides to do neither. And in the end of the day, it's a terrible attempt at a pass as well.
That was
from
awful.
Petkovic.
That was awful.
That'll be frustrating for him. What a big moment that could have been for Croatia.
Should have just leathered that with his left foot.
Brozovic. Here's Kovacic. Lovren to Gvardiol. Great ball that was though by Gvardiol. What a pass that was.
Yeah. Do you think he meant that, or he was going for Perisic?
I think he meant it. Here's Juranovic to Lovren. He goes long. And Nagatomo has picked it up and passed it back to Gonda. And he goes long. Gvardiol now. He wins it again. Kovacic. Lovely ball in between the lines to Perisic. Croatia just playing their football now at the moment. Gvardiol. Lovren.
They need a good defender to go alongside him. Lovren probably his last World Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, he's getting on a bit now, Lovren. 33 for Zenit St. Petersburg.
Best defender in the world, right?
According to him.
Self-proclaimed.
Here is Modric. Good ball to Juranovic on the run. He's got Kramaric to his right. He gives it to Kovacic. Nice ball to Barisic. Into Perisic, who looks for the dummy, but Petkovic wasn't on the same wavelength. And Doan gives it back to Croatia. Here's Brozovic. Modric. Outside of the boot pass. What a ball. And it's Perisic in behind. He can keep it in. Great ball in. Oh, it's not a good ball, actually. It's over the head of Kramaric. It's going to fall to Juranovic, though. And he goes long to the back post. And it's going to go back to... No, it's not back to Perisic. It's going to be to Barisic. He whips it in. Barisic headed on. Oh, it's headed on by Perisic, and Kramaric was inches away from it from the back post. Croatia on top again. Modric to Perisic to the back post. He can't win the header this time. And Ito can clear. Perisic at the heart of that.
Corner to corner to corner.
Perisic a couple of times nearly getting an assist. Brilliant flick on this is by Perisic. Just helps it on brilliantly. Kramaric is there in the back post. Oh, he has to go for it more. Feel like he didn't believe he could get it.
Yeah, I felt like he was getting held back a little bit there.
He could have. He could have got that if he went a bit more aggressively there, Kramaric, I reckon. Modric to Brozovic.
Yeah, Kantab, I remember that. Harry Kane absolutely dominated Lovren that day.
Here is Petkovic. into Perisic. Can you whip in across? Plays it back to Kovacic. Over the top. It's gonna the header from Yoshida's gonna fall to Tomiyasu's gonna fall to Perisic. It's gonna be a throw to Croatia. Always been central to a lot of the good things they've done, Croatia, Perisic.
Yeah, I mean, he's been one of the best players on the pitch so far, half an hour in. And he's going to take a long throw in here.
He's saying that ball's flat, is he? No, he's going to go for it. Long throw from Perisic. Is there a flick on? Barisic. Flick on. Oh, and away by Nagatomo. Barisic again winning the header. Here's Modric to Kovacic. Nice ball out wide from him. Here's Juranovic to Modric again. Croatia definitely starting to use their quality now. Barisic into the box. His ball is low and it's away. Maida, his can't hold up the ball and Croatia have it back. And now that's really starting to dominate Croatia. And they're looking dangerous as well. Here's Modric. Brozovic. Oh, it's a tackle by Maida. And now maybe a counter for Japan. Endo. Great ball to Kamada. Kamada up against Lovren. He gets tackled, but it's fallen to Nagatomo. And he stayed down, Kamada, when they need him. They need him now.
Get up, Dyche.
Just get up. And see, he lacked help because Kamada stayed down and then they lost the ball as soon as he got up.
So stupid.
He didn't even look hurt. He looked like he just wanted to buy the free kick. Gavardio.
I do think Japan are looking the more dangerous of the two on the counter. They're looking strong in defence as well.
Here's Gavardio. Kovacic. Good ball to Brozovic. Kovacic again. Here's Kovacic. He's looking for support. Nice 1-2 with Petkovic. But it's a good tackle by Kamada. But Kovacic wins it back. Brozovic. Kovacic again. That midfield three is just so hard to get the ball off.
Yeah.
Modric.
They're happy for them to have the ball.
Oh, loose touch, but he just about beats it to Kamada. Here's Kramaric. Nice ball into Kovacic. Now Perisic's flick is cleared away by Yoshida. And looking for Maida, but there's Juranovic. Picks it up. Modric again into Perisic, who's in a centre mid area at the moment. Now Kovacic. To Brozovic. Modric. Looking for support. Goes out wide to Juranovic. Perisic on the right-hand side now, but his pass is poor, and Japan have a counter. But they've slowed it down a bit, and Endo's going to go back to the keeper. And here's Morita. He's asking the players to calm down a bit. He's going to go backwards. Morita to Yoshida. Kamada on the right-hand side now. Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu. Looking for support. Kamada on the right-hand side. Ito to Tomiyasu. Barisic with a interception header, and here's Brozovic. Can he keep possession? He can't. Doan is going to get there. Is there a foul? Referee says play on. Morita out wide to Nagatomo. Can he get a ball in the box? He decides to pass it short. Here's Endo. Tomiyasu. Ito. Morita. Oh, is he going to go long? He does. He delayed it a bit, but it's a good ball. And a good control by Doan and his Kamada. Taniguchi.
Got a feeling they're going to win today, man. I really do.
I feel like Croatia always lull you into these stages in the game where you think you're on top and then they'll just hit you.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for Petkovic over Levaya today.
But Croatia have it and away. Juranovic away. Good ball out to Kramaric. And it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for Petkovic over Levaya today.
Yeah, maybe they just thought Petkovic's physicality up front might he might be able to bully the Japanese centre backs, but hasn't happened yet. Here's Gavardio to Lovren.
Wow, it's already 10 minutes to go till half time.
Still 0-0, no goals. Kovacic, good ball round the corner, and Brozovic trying to find Perisic, but Tomiyasu steps in and wins it, and here's Doan on the right-hand side, takes on... it's a good ball. Here's Kamada, who loses out to Gavardio, and Lovren can clear. Only as far as Tomiyasu. Kovacic, is that a foul? Referee says no. I thought it was, but Gavardio goes on a run.
Oh, look at
Brilliant
this
from Gavardio. And his pass is a bit too strong for Kramaric, though.
That was a bit of a letdown. He did so well to get into that area, and
he
then
drove
just
forward
battered
really
it at him, didn't it?
Brilliant.
But Japan enjoying a nice spell of possession here once again, with 10 minutes to go till half time.
Another great interception by Gavardio. He's down again. He's back up. He's back up. There's Brozovic. He's brilliant at that, Gavardio, isn't he? Reminds me of like when Romero's playing at his best, the way he just steps in and wins all those balls first time. Perisic. Levino says, question, if the game becomes a draw, I'm pretty sure he means the game ends in a draw, who advances? It's going to be extra time and maybe penalties.
Yep.
We have to have a winner tonight. There are no draws in knockout football. Kamada, lovely turn. Oh, he sat down Brozovic there, and his ball across is brilliantly intercepted by Perisic. Modric gives away, though, to Doan. Doan to Nagatomo. Morita to Endo. Tomiyasu. Oh, a lovely interception by Kovacic, and Ito nearly brings a foul, but it's a good play again by Japan to win it back quickly. Here's Kamada. Ito. Tomiyasu to his Morita. Nagatomo on the left-hand side. Can he swing it across? He can't. Yoshida.
Yeah, they can't seem to break them down, really, can they? A few passing from both teams, but both teams just can't break each other down.
Here's Nagatomo. Morita again. Plays for Sporting Lisbon, Morita. Kamada to Nagatomo. Gets the ball in the box, it's overhit, and it's going to be a goal kick. And the Japan fans in full voice.
38 minutes gone here. I mean, it's not a game full of chances, is it? I mean,
it's been a bit of a tactical battle.
Very much so. A game of chess here. Who is going to
it's ball
draw first blood?
On Petkovic. Referee says free kick to Croatia.
Who made that foul?
Not sure. I think Yoshida. Yeah, Yoshida.
He's the one that's come off.
The worst.
Yeah, he pushes him, and then he just like springs off him, doesn't he, Yoshida? He's really hurt there, smacking the floor.
Doesn't look great for him.
He's all right. He's back up, limping though.
All right, cross into the box from Modric from a free kick. See what he can do. Floats it in. It's decent, but Kamada can head that away. And here's Ito. Oh, he skips past one. It's a breakaway for Japan. Looking for... Oh, it's a good ball as well to Maeda. What can he do? Morita crossing the box. Kamada was there. But it's cleared away. Morita again, though. Can he win a corner? Oh, it's a lovely player. Maeda.
Oh,
Is he fouled by Modric? He's still got it. Cuts it back to Endo. To Kamada. Oh, it's over the bar. What a chance. Well, really well worked, though, by Japan. What?
Just the commentary.
It's well worked.
It was. No, that was not what I was laughing at the Kamada.
I thought he was going to bury that. It was really well worked, though. Endo, lovely ball, lovely football in and around the penalty area. Really incisive as well. Kamada cuts inside. Oh, it's actually gone out for a throw, is it? Lovely football from Japan. I've got to say, nice back heel. Maeda's there. He actually went out for a throw, his effort. Looked closer than it was. Here's Perisic. Barisic. Weeping Dog says, that the Kamada from Frankfurt? It is the Kamada from Frankfurt.
Top player. Although it hasn't, I thought he would be a complete shining light in this Japanese team, but you know they're such a good team, as in like team ethic. Just they all kind of stand out, don't they?
Yeah, it's not about the individual. Maybe for Frankfurt, it's more goes through him a lot more. But for Japan, they played just more as a team. Maybe. Here's Nagatomo. Morita. Here is Kamada. Back to Morita. Lovely ball out wide. Ito. It's a good block. Tomiyasu. On the right-hand side is Doan. Gets a ball into the box. Oh, my word. Juranovic and Livkovic getting each other's way. And it's gone out for a corner. Juranovic gets there. Didn't hear a shout from the keeper. But Juranovic does get it away. Great ball there by Ito. Oh, and it's just about away. Here's a corner. Doan is going to take this. There's Lothar Matthäus taking a video. It's into the near post and away by Brozovic, and another corner. Here's Kamada, plays it short. Ito, it's a good ball. Back post. It's a Maeda's tapped it home. Japan do have the lead, and it's nothing less than they deserve for a very good first half so far. Is this the first time they scored the opening goal? I think it is.
Yeah, it is. It is, because the game that they lost 1-0, and the other ones they came from behind.
A lovely cross in from the right-hand side. It is deep into the penalty area. There's a bit of a goalmouth scramble, and Maeda is the first to react, and Japan have the lead. What a big moment this is for them. Lovely ball. Is there an offside? Oh, maybe.
God, if that is, that would be the harshest offside.
It's definitely towards him. He wins the header there. Tonaguchi, so they're definitely going to check it. It could be a very, very borderline offside.
He won the header?
Well, he went for it. I think he might have touched it. It goes in towards him. He goes up for it. Yoshida, I think, wins the flick. And it goes across to Maeda, who smashes it home. There is a check. They're waiting. They're waiting. It's a tight one.
Come on, just give it, man.
It is a tight one. They're saying it's going to be given.
Good, it should do.
It's a goal.
Come on.
It's 1-0 to Japan.
Let's see what the Croatians can do to respond now.
They've been in this situation before, Croatia, though, so they won't panic. But Japan have been the better team so far. And Croatia need to buck up their ideas. They have had chances, though, Croatia, but Japan just looks sharper at the moment on the counter.
What's this all about Ben Lenley?
Who?
This guy, G&D, called me Ben Lengley.
Ben Lengley?
Do I look like Lengley?
I wouldn't say you look like Lengley.
Neither would I.
Here's Juranovic, though, into the box and away, headed away. Only as far as Gvardiol. Lovren. They need to speed things up now. Croatia, Japan in the ascendancy. 2 minutes added on at the end of this half.
Wow. KPV says, Ben, you do look like Eminem.
Eminem, wow, look at that. Here's Kovacic. Goes on the right-hand side, and it's going to be a throw into Japan. It was back off Kramaric.
Teenage Ben will be very happy with that comment, KPV.
Nagatomo.
Going into the last minute of stoppage time.
Booted away. Nice header, but it's out for another throw into Japan. Who'll be delighted with that goal, and they have the lead and looking good at the moment.
Yeah, they are looking good. Like I said, I thought they have been the better team so far.
See is how close this was. Oh, look how close that is.
Bloody hell.
I don't understand why they're drawing the line there. I don't understand, but whatever. Juranovic goes long. Nagatomo. Petkovic, could he win it? He does. Here's Gvardiol. 30 seconds left of the half. Here's Brozovic to Modric.
Play it.
Nice ball. Here's Modric. Into the box. Petkovic is there. Oh, and his shot is blocked, and it's going to be another corner to Croatia. Last chance of the half.
This is it.
Yoshida's saying concentrate. Modric to take.
I'm surprised Perisic doesn't take their corners, to be fair.
Well, you got Modric there, and he's so good in the air, Perisic. You might as well have him in there.
Good point. Last chance of the half. 1-0 to Japan. He's taking it short.
Don't want to take it short in this situation, but referees let it play.
Oh!
It's well worked. Juranovic dinks it to the back post, and Lovren is over his head. And is it going to be half-time? It is.
Ah.
And
Unlucky.
Brozovic tries to swing it back in. Enter half-time. Japan lead 1-0 at the break, and a very encouraging first-half performance for them. There have been some chances at both ends, but Japan have looked sharper. They've looked more creative on the counter. They've played the better football so far, but they have played within the spaces, and they got the goal that their players deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. And the stats kind of read as expected. Everything very even apart from the possession stats where Croatia are leading 59% to 41%. But Japan using that possession really well, as we've seen so far this tournament. I think that they are getting good crosses into the box. They're creating good openings, but up until very late in that second half, the Croatian defence were battering pretty much everything away. But credit to them, they got on the score sheet and it's 1-0 to Japan. And I think it's fairly deserved, to be honest. I mean, Croatia have had a few openings themselves, but I'm liking the way Japan are playing a bit better.
Yeah, I think Croatia, they've had their moments where they're keeping possession well, looking decent, looking to open up Japan. And they've looked dangerous at times, but it's almost as like when they're not moving the ball quick enough, and when they lose the ball in these dangerous areas, and Japan spring on them, then Japan are just looking so much more dangerous going forward. And they're
it's the pace and attack, isn't it?
It's the wings. Ito, Doan, Kamada, Nagatomo on both wings are looking very, very dangerous. And Maeda, to be fair, hadn't been getting involved that much up until the last couple of minutes of that half, where he did really well to turn on the wing and set up that chance for Kamada, and then obviously get to the goal with a tap in. And they're working very, very hard, Japan, to keep this. They've also got those subs to come on as well, which you've got Matoma to come on for them, which we know how dangerous they can be when they come on for the second half. So being 1-0 up, this position they haven't been in yet this tournament, so it's going to be interesting how they react to being in the lead. But Croatia definitely have their work cut out for them, but Croatia have been in this situation so many times, 1-0 down in these big games, and they don't panic. They keep playing their game, and more often than not, they do get back into it. So it's going to be interesting to see how they respond in the second half, and if they can find those moments of quality they so often do.
The thing is, though, the longer it does go 1-0, the more Croatia are going to have to push. They're just so dangerous on the counter-attack, Japan, and so pacey. I kind of fear for the Croatians a bit in this game, to be honest. And I think Japan are going to go through, and I think it's going to be in normal time.
They're looking good at the moment, Japan. I think Croatia will come back into it. I think they've done it before, and I think they've got the experience to do it again. See, I don't understand why. Well, I thought it was at the top of the t-shirt. I thought it was at the end of the t-shirt. Why are they drawing it there?
Looks like they're drawing it at the elbow.
Yeah, since when was that at the elbow? I thought it was up here. I don't get it. They change it every bloody screen.
That's what I'm saying. I've given up trying to keep track with all this, man. It's just so confusing. Every time it's different. It's like every ref for every VAR people have a different rule. It's like what's going on?
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What game are we playing? What are the rules? Like no one knows.
I bet you the majority of the players don't even know the proper rules.
Yeah, it's just if they give it, they give it. If they don't,
it's just pot luck, isn't it?
They're just doing a compilation on Maeda at the moment.
His movement is great.
Oh, he's nearly gone the end of a few things.
He's always running in and out, getting the defender second guessing where he's going to be. Who does he play for, Maeda?
Maeda, he's 25 years old, plays for Celtic.
Celtic?
Yeah. 3 goals this season, and 3 goals and 4 assists.
I just don't understand, because Celtic got this other Japanese striker who scores a lot of goals, and he's not even in the squad.
Maybe he's injured.
Maybe, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw him playing in the last Celtic game. If anyone knows what's happened to him, his name is Furuhashi or something. Yeah, Furuhashi of Japan, 27 years of age. He scored 10 goals in 13 games this season for Celtic.
They didn't call him up. Well, they're just showing the Perisic chance again. That was definitely Croatia's best chance of the half. Tomiyasu getting away with one there, but they need to get him a bit more involved. They've had some moments as well. Perisic with a really good flick onto the back post, and Kramaric very nearly getting on the end of it. And obviously Petkovic went through one-on-one, and that was right. He was very close to that point as well, to maybe getting a shot on goal.
Sorry.
I'm saying Croatia had their moments. Perisic
they did have their moments, but it was like very early on, though, wasn't it?
Since like Perisic had that flick on to the back post, actually got turned in. Obviously, had the chance with Tomiyasu's mistake, and then Petkovic had a chance when he was through on goal and decided not to shoot.
Yeah, it's true. They have had a couple of openings, a couple of chances, but I just much prefer the way the Japanese are playing. They just look so dangerous on that counter with that pace on the wings. And like I said before, I'm not sure if Croatia are going to be able to deal with that when they keep coming forward in search of that goal in that second half. But we'll see how it all plays out. I'm just reading about this Furuhashi, and he said it was a complete snub. It was nothing else.
Yeah, well, why? So why?
And the manager's come under heavy criticism for not picking him. He said, we sat down, lined up every position player by player. We discussed their form, their potential to make an impact, and eventually narrowed it down to the final list. You just didn't fancy him, basically.
Wow. Interesting. He picked his mate Maida, but not him. Maybe Maida.
And Maida's only got 2 goals this season.
Maybe it's more about how he plays as opposed to his goal scoring. Yeah, but that's why he's in the team, because it works for them, to be fair.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, he scores a lot of goals for Celtic, the Farashi.
Interesting why he hasn't been picked, though. But yeah, look, it's still quite a close game. Japan are shading it at the moment, but Croatia know how to deal with these kind of situations. So we'll see what the second half brings.
And also, like, this Croatian team is obviously aging a bit. And this Japan team is just full of energy. So I think the later on it goes in the game, I think the more Japan will grow as well.
Oh, it's a good chance. It was brilliant football this by Japan, the way they opened up Croatia. Lovely football. Back heel there to Maida. He cuts it back to Endo. He plays a lovely through pass to Kamada. He then fakes to shoot, cuts inside on Brozovic, but his shot unfortunately went out for a throw in that time. But brilliant football that was from Japan. Kamada, I'd like to see Kamada be more involved in the final third, though, because we know he can be decisive.
But like, it's been like that all tournament for him, really. It's been the other players really doing the business in the final third, and he's been like, you know, the provider for them. But what's the sofa score saying?
All right, let's see what sofa score is saying. At half time, who do you reckon's been the best player for Japan?
I'll just go for Maida.
He's second to Endo.
Endo.
I think maybe Endo did Endo
In the
get
centre
the
mid.
assist?
No,
No, he made
Yoshida got the
Yoshida,
assist.
Yeah. Who do you reckon the worst player is? Go on, say it.
Tomiyasu.
Yes. 6.4.
Come on.
Tomiyasu. For Croatia, who do you reckon the best player is? Go on, sofa score so far.
I'd either go Perisic or Modric.
Petkovic.
Well, he has definitely not been the best player.
6.8 apparently. Perisic is second. No, third. Gvardiol second, 6.7.
Gvardiol is actually, I think, has been the best player for him,
Perisic
actually.
is third, 6.6. Who do you reckon the worst is?
Well, the way you asked it maybe thinks it's Modric.
It is Modric. Yeah, 6.1 at half time. I wonder why that is. No duels won. Possession lost 11 times.
11 times? That's not something you
apparently.
see every day.
Dribble past 2 times. He hasn't had the best first half, apparently. In terms of average position, who do we reckon it is for Japan? Who's furthest players forward?
I'd go for... Is it Doan?
It's Maida.
Oh, it's Maida.
Maida, number 25. And for Croatia?
Perisic.
It is Perisic. His name is...
Ivan. It's Ivan Perisic.
And he does look probably Croatia's best hope for a goal, doesn't he, at the moment?
Absolutely.
Perisic or a chance created. He's looking bright on that left-hand side. But he's been a bit in and out of the game, I feel, Perisic. He's played well, though. I feel like he is having a good game, like he has majority of the tournament.
I just feel like Kramaric and Petkovic just need to get more involved in the attacking play, because it's all coming down Perisic and the other wing, but Kramaric and Petkovic are all very much in the centre, but they can't seem to get on the end of anything.
Yeah, they've been very much on the periphery. Kramaric and Petkovic, they've been quite disappointing for me. So I think they need to be on Perisic's wavelength if the Croatia are going to get back into this. Because it's been very difficult to get the forward players involved at the moment.
Yeah, it really has been. Do you think that, from what you've seen in this World Cup, that it could be a crazy upset of a World Cup and someone completely outside the box can win it? Or do you think it will just revert back to type once, everyone seems to start playing in the knockouts and stuff?
I still think I don't think it's going to be a major shocking winner. I don't. I think it's going to be. I think once
Do you
it
still
gets
think
to the
Argentina?
semis. No, I don't.
Who are you going for now? Who do you think it's going to be?
It's so tight. It is so tight. I think Brazil or France, obviously the two big favourites. I think Portugal are going under the radar. I think they got a very good opportunity as well this World Cup. And I think to me, England have been so impressive. I have to say, like I think they might even be the most impressive team of the tournament so far at the moment. England. If I'm going to put my neck on the line, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go France at the moment. But I think if England can beat France, I reckon they're going to go and win it.
Wow.
I really believe that. I reckon they could beat Brazil.
Interesting. When I'm looking at the draw, right, in the last 16. So in the quarterfinals, you've got Netherlands, Argentina. You've already got England, France. You're looking at this game. You're talking about the winner of this more than likely playing Brazil. And the last one will be Spain against Portugal. You're looking at those quarterfinals, and in my opinion, pretty much any one of those teams can win it.
Who was Spain playing in the last 16?
Spain have got Morocco. So if Spain win,
And Portugal.
and Portugal got Switzerland. So if Spain and Portugal win, right, you've got Spain and Portugal, France, England, Brazil and one of these teams, and Argentina, Netherlands. I mean, you'd probably say Netherlands and Japan or Croatia probably are not going to go all the way. But apart from them, you're saying that any other of those teams can actually go all the way, can't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Which
yeah.
I've never like remembered it being in the quarterfinal thinking like any of these teams can actually win it.
I think it usually happens when it gets to the quarters, doesn't it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think whenever I remember seeing a World Cup, you have like 2 or 3 favourites that you think can go on and win it, but never like 6 or like 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all the top nations are all very, very close together. To be fair,
But there's more of them, is what I'm saying, this year than maybe previously.
I don't know about that. I think if you look at the quarters of the last World Cup, it's probably a similar situation.
Let's have a
Like
look.
you probably think, I guess Croatia did get to the final.
Because no one actually put England up there. They're in the quarters. Croatia, nobody thought they could go and win it. They're in the quarters. So you had Russia, Croatia. Nobody thought either of them can win it. You had Sweden, England. Nobody really thought either of them can win it. You had Belgium, Brazil. Fair enough. And you had Uruguay, France. Nobody really thought Uruguay could win it.
Yeah, and at this stage, it's not like that. I guess a lot of the favourites went out early last time.
That's what I'm saying. Like at this stage in the quarterfinals, there's so many opportunities for teams to win it. Like there are so many. All the good teams are so close together, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's
And
so
it's
hard to
much
call.
more of an open tournament this year than it has been previously, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. It is very open. You can't really call it at the moment. So many teams are playing very well and have good deep squads, especially in those quarterfinals. It'd be impossible to call.
Yeah. Which makes up the quarterfinals are going to be mental games because they're going to be so evenly matched. It's going to be mental.
Exciting. It's going to be exciting.
We've got a members chat from Ben Kaufman, member for 16 months, and he
Come
says
on.
16 months of great times, and here's to 16 more. Come on, you Spurs. And the players are out on the pitch once again, and
right.
Kamada
About
is
to kick
there
off
ready
for
to
the
take
second half.
the kickoff.
The commentator said Croatia got to the final last time, having been behind in every knockout game they played.
In 2018.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's see if history can repeat itself, but it won't be easy.
Definitely not. Here's Kamada to take. Yoshida. Tomiyasu. No changes at half-time this time for Japan. Kamada with a quick ball forward. It's headed away. Brozovic to Kovacic.
That's a foul, isn't it?
Referee says no. Here's Kamada. Oh, lovely play. And Kamada goes for it. And it's over the bar this time. Nice play from Kamada this time.
A couple of shots already for Kamada this game. Hasn't got one on target yet.
Livkovic goes along. Here's Perisic. Yoshida keeps it in. It's a good flick. Here's Perisic on the left-hand side. Crossing the box away by Taniguchi. Outside of the boot cross this time from Perisic. Lily finds the man in the centre.
Martin958 says Saka looks inferior to Rashford. Would you like to see Rashford start ahead of Saka next game? Against France?
No. I don't think he does. Saka's looking good, I thought, this tournament.
Yeah, I agree. Long throw from Perisic. Trying to find Petkovic, but just couldn't win it. And here come Japan once again with a hoof up the field. But they win it back. And
Ball from Juranovic. Lovren and Maida challenging. And it's going to be headed away. It's good football from Croatia to keep possession. Martin says Saka was giving away possession. Have you seen Rashford? He always gives away possession.
love Croatia to get a goal back.
Long ball forward. Maida's going to run this down, but Lovren, his header is just about makes it back to Livkovic.
They are a very good side, the Japanese team. People just sleeping on them, aren't they?
They're playing very well. Brozovic's ball through. Petkovic is challenging, but Endo can get it clear. And now Kamada. Oh, lovely turn away from Modric and gets it to
Take off Petkovic, man.
Yeah, he's not doing great, is he? Kovacic picks it up. Nice ball. Brozovic. It's going to be a tackle by Endo. Also, he plays for Stuttgart, Endo, and I'm pretty sure he's having a very good season as well at the moment.
Cantab says, against France, Rashford's pace can be useful. I mean, Saka's very fast in his own right.
And I feel like Saka's better one-on-one dribbles than Rashford.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
All hooked goalwards by Kovacic, but wide.
Jeffrey says, Japan lost last year to Oman at home in the World Cup qualification. Dismissed them back then. Yeah, wow. But I mean, England lost 4-0 to Hungary. I mean, you know, sometimes you don't read too much into these kind of games.
They were very unlucky last World Cup, I remember. They were 2-0 up against Belgium.
Who, Japan?
Yeah. They were 2-0 up against Belgium in the round of 16, and they gave up in the, I think, with half an hour to go. I think they scored 3 goals in the last 20 minutes, Belgium, if I remember.
Did they?
Yeah. I remember Vertonghen scored a header, and they got an equaliser, and then in the last kick of the game, Chadley scored the winner. They nearly went through.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They went 2-0 up in the second half as well.
Yeah,
it was 0-0 at half time.
They were playing some really good football, still some great goals. Here's Doam. Oh, it's a shot. Nearly falls to Kamada. Juranovic away. And away by Croatia. Can Petkovic pick this up? Yoshida heads it away. Ito forces a throw off Perisic. Daigle is on his way to the studio.
Come on, Daigle.
Big up Brian Daigle.
God, it's really dark outside.
Free kick.
Big up Martin958. Jaden says he's on his way to the studio as well.
Who is?
Jaden.
All right.
We've got a party going on.
Apparently, the Japanese Football Association have set the Japan a target of winning the World Cup by 2050.
Really?
Yeah. 25 years or so.
They can do it, man. They can do it. It was interesting, wasn't it, to hear what Jose was saying about... Oh, 1 second.
Gets there ahead of...
About the state of like Asian football and stuff, and how it's all coming along massively. You're seeing just these guys, like the South Korean team and the Japanese team, they've just got so much energy, don't they? Just run all day and all night. And tactically, especially Japan, are really good.
They're improving massively. There's no reason with their resources they can't start to compete with these European teams. Don't know why it hasn't happened yet. They won a penalty.
Nah, no chance. No chance.
Perisic is saying you better check it.
And he's like, no.
Oh, it's a nice football game from Japan. Endo. They've lost it. Here's Petkovic. He's got Perisic on the overlap. He goes... Oh, it's terrible from Petkovic again. What is that?
God, get Lavia on, seriously.
Is that a foul?
I think he's trying to buy it there, to be honest.
Pulling the shirt.
Next goal
is that
in
a
this
handball
game
by Juranovic?
is
Referee
crucial.
says no. Looked like a handball there.
It's so crucial, this next goal. I mean, if Japan get the next goal, I don't know if there's a way back here for Croatia. 2-0 down. But you never know.
Here's Brozovic. Lovren. Brozovic. And away. Petkovic looking for Kramaric, but away by Morita and now Nagatomo. His pass is poor and Modric has it. Petkovic again. Oh, it's a terrible ball, man, by Petkovic. He's just been dire.
Yeah.
And here's Ito taking on Perisic. And Perisic holds him up this time. Does well. Here's Endo. Nice ball to Ito. Ball in the box. And Maida. It's away.
Seaside Wilson says, where is Mandzukic?
Yeah, they could do with him.
Is he still playing?
I think he's retired. I think he's on the bench for Croatia. As in the coaching bench.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
When did he retire, Mandzukic?
Not that long ago, I don't think.
He played last season for AC Milan.
Doan flicked on. Oh, it's away. Lovren.
Announced his retirement about a year ago. Here comes Luka. Here we go.
Kovacic has lost it. And here's Kamada, who also loses it. And Modric has it, does well to get out to Perisic. Now Modric. Brozovic. Kovacic to Modric. Here's Juranovic. Kramaric to Brozovic. Trying to break down the Japanese defence, but at the moment it's proving very, very difficult.
What a goal!
That is!
Wow!
That is incredible!
Ivan Perisic can't take a bow, son.
That is a phenomenal header by Ivan Perisic. What a header! Across in the box. It's nearly on the edge of the box, that header. And he powers it into the corner. Japan had no answer. Ivan Perisic take a bow. And he gets his first goal of the World Cup and he carries on his brilliant form this World Cup.
That was unbelievable. Let's see that again.
Brozovic in a deep position. Here's Juranovic. There's Lovren. He's onside. And he's near the penalty spot, and he buries that header right into the corner. It is a beautiful header. Oh, it's brilliant.
That is lovely.
That is stunning.
Seriously lovely header, man. And I said I wanted to see that Perisic goal today, and here it is, and they're back in the game.
A big game player for Croatia, coming up with a big goal. What a header, Ryan. It's unstoppable as well. Power,
it really is.
placement.
I've been waiting so long to see one of those in a Spurs shirt.
Well, you got one as a Spurs player.
A Spurs player at the World Cup, and that's the third Spurs player that has scored at this World Cup.
And that's why Croatia, I told you, won't panic being 1-0 down, because they've done it before so many times. They just come back, they find those moments. But what a header that is by Ivan Perisic. He's probably been Croatia's best player today, and he done absolutely brilliant with that header near the penalty spot to generate that power and that accuracy right into the corner. Is absolutely phenomenal. 6 goals in 14 World Cup games. Pretty good going for a left winger.
Not bad at all, Mr. Ivan Perisic. That was top,
but here comes Japan.
Quality.
It's Kamada. Out wide to Nagatomo. Nagatomo on the left-hand side. He whips in a cross. It's deep, but it's going to be cleared away.
Now we got a game on our hands.
Endo. Endo's effort is a good one, and Livkovic has to tip it over with his one-handed save.
Yeah.
Nice
wow, what an effort that was. Dipping, wasn't it?
Swerving, and he just has to tip it over.
I'm not sure if it was going in, but it was a great effort. Corner now.
Doan with the corner. He came on and changed the game against Spain last time out, Doan. And a deep corner as well to Tommy Arthur at the back post. Livkovic can parry that away, only as far as Morita. His cross is blocked, and Croatia come away with it. Here's Kovacic. He goes long, looking for no one. Looking for Petkovic, but it's way too long for him. Ito has it, and he's going to go back to the goalkeeper. But what a header that was by Ivan Perisic. Unbelievable header.
Unbelievable. It really was. The power he had in that was absolutely insane from so far out. Oh.
Here's Modric to Perisic. He's on the left wing now. Perisic, what's he going to do? He goes for goal, is he?
Oh!
He cuts inside. Oh! And it's just about they get away with it. Again, Perisic, though, he's in the mood.
He is a man on a mission at the moment.
He is in the mood, Perisic. They just about dealt with him. Here is Perisic. Down, looking for Kramaric this time. His pass isn't great. And away.
What a game we have on our hands now.
Now we do, yeah. 1-1. Your prediction at the moment coming through?
Yeah, half an hour to go, though. Ivan Perisic. Come on, son.
Perisic in the first half probably goes for a cross there, but he's in a confident mood now. He's going to cut inside and try and go for goal himself. It's a long throw. Oh, he looks. What's going on there? He looks tired. He's got his hands on his knees. Maybe he's just pretending.
Who's that?
Perisic. Lovren with the ball in the box. Juranovic to Modric. His touch couldn't get there ahead of Nagatomo. It's gone long to Maeda, but Lovren wins the header. But here's Doan, Kamada, lovely layoff to Nagatomo. Yoshida all the way back. Taniguchi being pressed. Nice ball. Doan on the right-hand side. Kamada. Now Morita to Nagatomo. He's got men in the box if he can swing it across, and he does, and it's a decent effort. But Lovren can head it away, only as far as Endo. He's already had one crack from 25 yards. He thinks about another one. He passes it to Morita. His strike. Endo. Doan! And his strike is easily dealt with by Livkovic. And now Doan is down. He's got cramp, does he? And Barisic is down as well. So there's going to be a pause in play.
Just had a bit of information. Apparently Bentancur's injury about 3 weeks. Similar time for Ben Davis as well.
Well, I should see him back in time for the Premier League.
It should do if he's back to complete match fitness in 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 weeks today is when we have our game against Brentford. I think he might miss that one and be back for the new year. But at least it's not a long-term injury.
Yeah, it's not too bad. 3 weeks is pretty good news in a sense. Ball in the box. Apparently Budimir is coming on for Croatia. Who's Budimir? Number 31 for Osasuna. Yeah, Petkovic is going off. He's a striker, Budimir. 1 goal in 11 games for Osasuna this season.
What's Livaya done to this manager?
Don't know. Doesn't fancy it.
I thought Livaya looked good.
I didn't think he looked great against Belgium, to be fair. But again, with the game before against Canada, obviously he scored. Did very well. Nick Barry Sean has made a very good point. He's suspended for the Brentford game.
That's a good point. Very good point.
So he should be back for when he's available.
Who's our next game after Brentford? It's Villa at home on New Year's Day, I think it is. So hopefully he'll be back for that game. If not, they'll probably ease him in the FA Cup against Portsmouth.
Kovacic. Canva Ngomo says Perisic is the first player in Croatia history to score 10 major tournament goals for his country.
I thought it said 6. Oh, it's the Euros as well.
Yeah, Modric! Oh! What an effort from Modric. Volley from about 25 yards. Just props up and he goes for it. It's a dipping shot. It's a brilliant effort. And Goan what a save that is. Gonda with a brilliant save. That's heading right for top bins there. Oh, I mean, one-handed.
You called this game absolutely spot on, man. Like, they're growing in this game, Croatia. And they're looking like the ones in the ascendancy at the moment.
They're getting forward.
Is this the experience showing through?
I think so. They do it all the time, Croatia. They just lull you into you thinking you're on top, and then they just use their quality and they hit you. And Modric with a cross in this time is poor, but it's going to be kept in, is it, by Juranovic? No, it's not.
I'm so excited for the game later. Brazil, South Korea.
What an effort that is.
Oh,
it's a brilliant effort by Modric. That would have been goal of the tournament wrapped up there if that goes in. Double sub for Japan. Mitoma is coming on now. Maida's going off, and is it Kamada? Kamada does usually go off at this point. And no, 25. Maida and Nagatomo is going off. So Mitoma is on. And Asano.
Asano, here we go. The subs. This could swing it back into the Japanese's favour here.
So Mitoma and Asano now on. And here again, straight away, Asano tries to get the wrong side of Gvardiol, but Gvardiol holds him off just about. And straight away, Croatia, Japan looking more threatening again.
Asano looks so dangerous, man. One signed by Arsene Wenger, let him go early. Didn't have many games for Arsenal. And suddenly he pops up at this World Cup.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Unbelievable.
Gvardiol goes long. Away. Only as far as Brozovic. Livakovic to Lovren. They're just very patient, Croatia. Not going to force anything. They've got that goal now. They don't need to force the issue as much.
This is going all the way, isn't it?
I wouldn't be surprised. Livakovic with a long ball towards Perisic, who wins the header. Modric battling in the centre, but it's fallen to Kamada. And now Juranovic. 1-2 with Perisic. And here's Juranovic again. He's going to cross the ball in and away. Only as far as Modric. Kovacic to Perisic. Goes for goal and away.
Thanks, man.
Kramaric. On the left-hand side now, Kramaric. Here's Brozovic. Kramaric. He goes for it. It's fallen.
Oh!
Good chance there for Budimir.
Should be doing better from there, man.
And
It's a
he's
good
put it
chance.
wide.
Really good chance.
Yeah, definitely deflection. Oh, what a chance it was for Budimir. Just outside the 6-yard box. Oh,
Really nice ball from Kramaric, wasn't it?
He took a deflection, I think.
Oh, did it?
Big sitter. Matoba, it's gone off for a throw to Croatia. And number 15 for... There's that Perisic coming on for Croatia.
Perisic. Who does Perisic play for? Is it Atalanta? No.
It is, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Juranovic is going to go for a long throw.
Do you think after this World Cup, any of these Japanese players are going to get any big moves?
They're all playing at good levels, to be honest. They're all playing in Bundesliga. A lot of them playing in Bundesliga. Asano, it's out.
It's all about Mitoma and Asano when they've come on. Let's see what they can do. 67
Kramaric
minutes on the
going
clock.
off.
Kramaric is off.
Hasn't been great today, Kramaric.
Who's it going to be? Loaya?
No, Pasalic.
Oh, Pasalic.
He did play for Chelsea, Pasalic, but never actually
Oh, did he?
played a game.
When did they sign him?
A long time ago.
Under who?
Not sure. Must have been under 6 years ago. That would have been 2016. 2017.
2014.
2014. Mourinho.
He stayed for 6 years.
I would have actually never played a game.
No, not one.
Livkovic, long ball forward. Headed on. Oh, nearly finding, was that Budimir in behind? Good defending there. Pasalic making an impression immediately. He's having a talk with Modric. Looks like they're playing, what are they playing now? 4-1-4. 4-1-4-1. Perisic with a flick, looking for Budimir, but Yoshida has it out wide. It's going to be kept on just about by Ito. And here's Doan. Taniguchi. Mitoma. We've seen what he can do, and he goes on a run, and he crosses it. His touch is heavy off Pasalic, and it's going to be a goal kick, but he's already what he can offer, Mitoma.
What's the farthest Japan have ever gone the World Cup? Was it the quarters?
Well, last time in 2018 they got to the last 16.
Oh, last 16. Is that the furthest they've got?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember them getting past there. Can Budimir get to it? It's going to be a throw to Japan or Croatia? Japan. Kamada takes it quickly. It's a nice 1-2, but it's going to be a free kick to Japan.
Why don't you just let him play on?
Tomiyasu. Oh, it's poor, and Ito can't keep it in. And Japan just haven't really been threatening this half, have they?
No. Still 20 minutes. They do have their subs on, so they've made an impact in pretty much every game that they come on so far.
A win here would be Japan's first ever World Cup knockout stage win.
Oh, really? Wow.
Ball into the box. Juranovic. Oh, has he been fouled? He has. Free kick. Gvardiol. Brozovic. Pasalic. Brozovic is not
poor.
good from him. And Japan have it. They went long.
Why didn't he just play it
Wasn't a
inside,
simple
man?
ball. And Croatia come away with it. Here's Kovacic. Oh no, Japan couldn't
Well
get there. Yoshida.
played.
No, it's Morita does well. Tomiyasu. Taniguchi. Here's Doan. Good ball. Asano now. Out wide. Ito on the right-hand side. Can he beat Perisic? He takes him on and puts the ball in the box, and Lovren can clear. And Kovacic picks it up, and can they go on a breakaway? Perisic, great ball by Perisic to Brozovic. But not. He plays it to Kovacic. Now Pasalic. Juranovic. Modric. Modric goes long. It's a decent ball for Perisic. It's a good defensive header by Ito in a corner.
Don't want to be giving away set pieces at this stage of a game to these Croatians, with Perisic in the wings, Modric taking it. Big men as well. $357 people with us at the moment. Not far away from 100 likes, guys. Just 6 likes away. Let's get there. At the moment, we are going to extra time. Will be the first extra time of the tournament. What can they do from this set piece?
Goes to Perisic, who lays it. His layoff back is not great. Not sure what they were trying there, Croatia. Ito hits away, but Juranovic gives it to Lovren. Can he win it? Morita wins it. Is that a foul? Foul on Lovren, apparently. I think I was unlucky.
He uses his body well, this Morita, doesn't he?
Free kick to Croatia, though. JC says, guys, I was late. Do you know who scored the first goal for Japan? It was Maeda. Oh, lovely ball by Modric in between the lines. Brozovic, good ball again. Juranovic just keeps it on. Can he whip in a cross? He does. And a header is headed on by Pasalic, but no danger there.
100 likes, guys. Big up to all of you, each and every one of you.
Substitute. Kamada off. Number 19 coming on for Japan.
I got Perisic captain in my bet, mate, and I'm still nowhere near. Nowhere near.
Sakai coming on for Japan.
Sakai. I recognise that name from somewhere. Don't know why. Oh, that's it. He used to play for Marseille.
Yeah, didn't we talk about him a few times, maybe? Maybe he's linked to Spurs.
I mean, he moved back to Japan like 2 years ago.
Oh. Who was the wasn't there a Japanese right back that we were very heavily linked with? I'm trying to remember. Perisic is down.
A Japanese right back that we were linked to. That was Tomiyasu.
No, not Tomiyasu, someone else. It was, who did he play for? I'm trying to remember who he played for, like Valencia or something. Who was it? No, not Valencia. Wasn't Sakai. He was like a average right back. I'm trying to remember who it was.
The last Japanese player I remember being linked to us was Tomiyasu. I don't really remember one apart from that.
There was another one. I'm trying to remember who. Maybe it wasn't Japanese. Where did he play? Nathan, was it Napoli? No. It was Haisaj.
From Napoli.
Yeah.
He's not Chinese. I mean, he's not Japanese.
Was it Haisaj? No, maybe it wasn't Haisaj.
He's like Eastern European or something, isn't he?
Was it him? Was it him?
We were linked with him, but he's not Asian.
Can't remember what I'm thinking of.
Martin Walton says he thinks it was Sakai.
I think we were linked with him as well, but I think there's another one. There's another one. Well, Croatia coming forward. Perisic again on the run. Perisic on the left-hand side. He goes for goal, and it's just wide.
He's been the real danger man,
He
isn't he?
has.
Because the other front players for Croatia just haven't done it today. They've been really poor. 2 of them got hauled off, and the other ones haven't really got into the game yet. Perisic is the one. If anything's going to come, it's going to come from him. Oh, it's corner.
Yeah, it is a corner.
All right. Corner to come in from Luka Modric. 77 minutes on the clock. Oh, trying to find Perisic at that front post.
Oh, it's going to fall to...
Oh!
nearly falls to Barisic, and it's just away, and it's going to be a... free kick to Japan.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tebet says Sakai was considered to be a replacement for Kieran Trippier. Been a pretty fairly clean game, hasn't it? No cards as of yet.
Yeah, it has been very clean. Borna has a virus, they said.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it was a surprise if it was tactical because he's been really good. Apparently that stadium, you know that stadium that's made out of like 700 and whatever it is containers.
Yeah.
They're going to have, it's the last game of the World Cup, I think today. I think they're playing the South Korea game there later and they're dismantling it afterwards.
Straight after.
You were asking about what's going to happen to these...
Just dismantled. So stupid. Well, we're approaching the last 10 minutes here. Japan have a chance, potentially.
Here we go. Free kick for Japan. Can they get a good ball in the box?
Hello, hello.
Cross is going to come in.
Ito.
Big chance here for Japan. Oh,
All the way. Mitoma. What can he do? Oh, it's good.
Oh!
Oh, he went for the cross instead of the shot, and it was a big chance for Tomiyasu there.
oh man, that was a big chance. But
What a
10 minutes
chance
to
for
go.
Tomiyasu.
Are we going to go into extra time for the first time in this World Cup?
What a chance. Oh, his ball.
Tell him to bring the mic.
Ah, lovely ball from Mitoma. There's Tomiyasu. Go for goal, man. Gavardiel. Lovren. Someone said it's been a clean tournament as well. Only 1 red card. Well, 2 if you include Abubakars as well.
All right, here we go. Japan on the attack.
Asano. Matoma's there. Oh, what a tackle that is by Lovren. What a challenge that is. That's a foul on Modric on the halfway line. Free kick to Croatia.
Got that microphone. Why not?
Here's Juranovic into the box, and Gunda has it.
All right, and 9 minutes to go in this game. And we have a new addition to the team, Mr. Brian Daigle, everyone.
Brian Daigle is in the
There's
house.
no substitution, but he comes straight in. How you doing, Brian?
Good, brother.
Obviously,
What's up,
Brian.
people? Good to see you guys. Good to see
Lovely
you
to
guys.
have you in the studio as always.
It's
What
complete.
time did you call this? 10 minutes to go, the
Well,
game.
no, I'm just about to say it's complete. I left about halfway through the second half last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I've come to make up that half.
What game is it that you left?
Uruguay, Portugal.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
All right, free kick to Japan. Perisic
How you doing, though?
already
You
on
all
the
right?
score
I'm
sheet,
doing good,
Brian?
man. I'm doing
Did you
good.
see that Perisic goal?
I did, mate. All the good stuff. I'm listening to you guys. I was waiting for the bus to get here. The way you sounded, Ben, I thought it was another goal for Japan, and then obviously you got so excited, and then I realised when you said Perisic.
Jaden says he'll be in the studio in 10 minutes, guys. But he won't really.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know.
Here's Modric to Brozovic.
I think he's still waiting for
Budimir,
KTV
is
to
that a
unblock him.
foul?
But how has this second half been?
It's been okay. It's been okay. I think Croatia have had the better of it this second half. Japan probably had slightly the better of it in the first half. But you've come just in time for extra time.
Looks it, doesn't it?
Yeah, 7 minutes to go. Plus stoppage. Here's Pasalic. If anyone looks like he's going to get another chance, it looks like Perisic, to be honest.
He's had a good World Cup, hasn't he?
He has got 2 assists against Canada, didn't he?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
And he's got a goal today. Brozovic to Kovacic. And now Modric. Juranovic. Modric. Lovely play by him.
I'm on the second one now.
So everyone's saying there's going to be a party in the studio after it comes home.
Oh,
Definitely.
Could you imagine?
Perisic. Kovacic looking for Perisic, and it's
Corner.
going to be a goal kick.
Goal kick. But time is running down here for 84 minutes on the clock. Are we going to see a goal in the next 6 minutes?
Has there been a lot of stoppages?
Not really, no.
No,
It's been a really
goal.
clean game. No bookings or anything.
Well,
Here
the
we
other one
go.
is Asano on the right-hand side. Gavardio gets a tackle on it. Asano tries to go round him, but no going round Gavardio.
He is looking good, that Gavardio.
He does. He's had another good game today.
Yeah. Too expensive for Spurs, though.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I hear the news about Bentancur and Davies, 3 weeks.
No, both injured.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
But Bentancur suspended for our next game, which
Yeah.
is in 3 weeks anyway. So
So that one's a little bit easier to cope with.
Yeah, he should be all right.
Oh, shut up. And Davies, what Davies picked up?
he went off injured in the England game.
Oh, shows how much I was paying attention.
Where did you watch England Wales?
First half, watched with Dad,
Yeah.
and second half, Mum and I was racing back from the hospital.
right,
and,
yeah. Well, he went off in the second half.
Oh, there
so,
you go. That
yeah.
would explain it.
Yeah. Siebel's, why did Bentancur get suspended? Because he picked up 5 yellow cards in the Premier League.
Oh, Pasalic getting it there. Here's Brozovic to Kovacic. Is he looking for Budimir? He goes for Perisic. Perisic whips in a good ball in, and a header by Budimir is wide. Oh, Pasalic actually. It was Pasalic with the header. And that's the delivery Perisic has.
Yeah, like I said, right, he's been the real danger man for Croatia today.
His crossing ability is just insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
He scored a wonderful header. You have to see his header. Brilliant goal.
It's like a header by the penalty spot and just bam, right into the bottom corner.
Nice.
Sub for
Without the
Japan.
bounce or straight in?
Without the bounce.
Nice.
Doan off. Minamino on.
It's bad that Minamino doesn't start in this team.
That is some fancy dress.
Yeah. $426 people. We've had a spike in viewers since Daigle has come. People have come to see the Daigle.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Well, there is I realised as I was getting on the bus, underneath this jumper, I have got the magical T-shirt.
Well, that was once magical.
Yeah.
Or maybe give Sonny some good luck.
Maybe it will.
Maybe
And
it'll give
Perisic here.
Richarlison some good luck.
Yeah. Or Perisic here.
It's going to be 1-1
When you just
Croatia.
say washed.
It's washed, yeah.
And stain free.
It's lost all its powers.
Maybe it regains the powers once it's been washed.
They should have worn it for England, shouldn't they? I
Yeah.
made sure.
Oh, Perisic going. He's apologising for something. Taniguchi to Mitoma.
I've got it here, Vinny.
Long ball forward. Ito, and it's a foul on Perisic.
This game's just kind of like petered out in the last 5 minutes, hasn't it?
Since I arrived.
So bash on the back of the head there.
Did I hear you right, Simeon, saying that the Japanese FA have set a target to win the World Cup within...
By 2050.
It's a bold...
Well, I don't know. They're improving, aren't they?
There's no doubt they're improving, but that is a bold...
Bold plan.
Yeah, they're going to have to really unearth some gems, aren't they? It's not like they can buy people.
Here's Modric in the centre circle for Croatia.
Big up to all 420 of you in the comments today, in the chat. Let's get it to 200 likes before the end of the game. I know it's possible.
You can do it.
Well,
You
have
can
extra
do
time,
it
I
if
think.
you B&Q it.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Livakovic.
You've got B&Q, okay.
Perisic wins the header. He tries to chase his own header, but it's gone out of play for a throw into Japan, and we're entering the last minute of normal time.
It looks like extra time is beckoning.
What did you guys make of England yesterday?
Very good.
Yep.
Very good. Bellingham, man.
Oh, that kid is special.
And Harry Kane put in a great performance yesterday as well.
The hour. Come off the man with that man.
Here we go.
Oh, Modric, is there a chance just before the break? I think he's offside, Budimir. Flag has stayed down. Oh, Kovacic's ball out wide to Perisic. Oh, that's not a good one. And it's going to be a yellow for Kovacic.
Perisic or Kovacic?
Kovacic, I think. Oh, it's a bad one.
That is a bad one. Took out his own man as well. That's the first booking of the game.
Oh, wow. When you said clean, you weren't joking.
And we've seen how card happy the refs have been this World Cup. Yellow cards have been branded around. Well, but there's not been many red cards though. Just two.
This ref gave one of them.
Yeah. I think KPV wants you to check your WhatsApp. He's only put it in about 20,000 times.
Only 20,000. That's a poor show from KPV. Oh, look, it's not the same, Carl. One of the shirts. Mine's got the white We Are Tottenham TV logo and writing. But welcome to the Grey Club.
All right.
We've upgraded. That's what we're going with now.
upgraded.
That's
Is
what
that
we're
it?
going with now, yeah.
So this is obsolete now.
That's obsolete.
Okay. Well,
We are into 4 minutes of stoppage time here. It's a free kick to Croatia. 3 minutes to go to extra time. And it looks as though that's where we are headed.
he looks like I need to get some more t-shirts from you guys.
That's
doesn't it?
vintage, that shirt now.
This one is
Can't be
vintage.
bought.
This, is this? Okay. Limited edition.
Limited edition. We are Tottenham TV's finest. 3 minutes to
wants
go
the
of
ball.
stoppage time. Croatia are going to try finish this.
You've got to be like the Galaxy S7 or something like that.
Budme, foul.
Every
wasn't
new
a
edition
foul,
you
was it?
bring out, you need to title something.
Oh, we are going to get an extra 30 minutes, as it seems.
Yeah. Well, we both said it, didn't we? Before the game.
We did.
Should have put 1-1 on.
How are you boys doing in your betmate things?
Not
Didn't
good
do it.
today.
I didn't do it. Gonda. Well, Gvardio's going to lose to Sanho.
I'm 249th.
Not bad. Out of
Don't know.
249.
Oh, nice play from Kovacic. And here's Brozovic. Is there going to be one more chance for Croatia? Juranovic is here. Modric. Brozovic. Here is Modric. Lovren. 90 seconds left. It's
That's a poor
poor from, I think, Gvardio.
All right, here we go. 90 seconds remaining.
Long ball forward. Can Pasalic get there? He's lost out. Mitoma to Minamino, and maybe a chance for Japan. And there's not a lot of support for him.
Looks like they're quite happy for extra time, Japan.
Taniguchi, Yoshida getting closed down. Tomiyasu, the last minute of normal time. Long ball. It's a
great
decent
ball.
one. And Mitoma on the left-hand side has a chance to take on Juranovic.
Go on, Japan.
Can you take him on? He's forced all the way back.
Haven't really made an impact, these subs, have they?
No, not like they have done in previous games. Mitoma, it's a brilliant play by Modric.
Big up to Aravind, the analyst in the comments. He says, Daigle is down.
What's that, buddy? Love that man.
Taniguchi, is there one more chance? Who's this? Tomiyasu. They don't want to put it in the box. They don't want to put it in.
You've got to.
They're
What a
happy,
waste.
they're happy for
shame.
extra time.
Yeah, but with
Extra
10 sec-
time.
with 10
And it is
seconds
extra
left.
time. Yeah, I know. I would have just knocked it in there and see what can happen.
Exactly.
But look, it is finished. It's 1-1. We've got an extra half an hour to play in this game. And how do you see it going in extra time now? With the aging legs of Croatia, with the energy that Japan have, do you think Japan can nick it in extra time?
I think Croatia have this. I think Croatia are gonna. They've been to extra time so many times. I think actually, to be honest, I think it's going to go to penalties. I think both teams are going to cancel each other out. I don't think there's going to be a goal in extra time, and I think penalties awaits. And I think Croatia will have it in penalties.
What are you thinking?
How many subs do they each made? Because that could become vital.
So
You get an extra sub though in extra time.
Oh, do you?
Croatia have only used 2 subs,
Okay.
and Japan have used 4.
Okay. So Croatia have got the
Croatia
more
got
strength
4
to
more
bring in. Yeah.
because you get an extra sub and extra time.
And they've got players on the bench like Levaya, Orsic, Vlasic, defender in Vida. They've got some quality on the bench.
And Japan?
Japan, I mean, I haven't heard of any of the players on the bench,
Okay.
to be honest.
Well, I think Croatia will
Their
will have the
experience.
advantage. Yeah, I really do. I think Japan have lost a bit in the second half,
Yeah, they have.
and maybe they can find a second wind. But I think Croatia are more in control at the moment.
They've all got ice packs on them, trying to cool themselves down.
Must admit, I'm looking forward to seeing Brazil later because I haven't watched one of their games yet.
Oh, you've not seen Brazil yet?
I've been all over the place, haven't I, at the moment? So it's
Yeah.
been very hard to sit down and actually get down to watch a game. So
Mm.
Brazil is just through the times I haven't been able to watch one. So I get to watch him and Sonny, Richarlison and Sonny. Okay, let's have a look. Here's the header.
Look at this header by Perisic.
Oh, it's outstanding.
It's brilliant,
it's a bullet,
isn't it?
It's a bullet header, really, isn't it?
Absolute brilliant. Right near the. Oh, stunning. Look at that.
It's kind of in
Bam.
a similar kind of position where Harry Kane scored that wonderful header against Arsenal, but just
It's a lot further out, this one.
You reckon? I don't
Yeah.
think it was.
I think it was. I think it was. This is near the penalty spot.
Yeah, I
this
think
one.
Harry Kane's in that first North London derby was.
It's a brilliant header, though. Right, and to generate that power as well.
Yeah,
into
no, the
corner.
generating the header is. Header. Let's have a look. 1 second.
This was Maida's goal, the other start.
Yeah, you're right. It was in between the penalty area. Penalty. Oh
It
shit!
was a good header, to be fair, this one as
That's
well.
my favourite Harry Kane goal ever.
It's a beautiful header. But Perisic, we know how good he can be in the air.
I did because I was getting ready to come here. The Japanese goal went to VAR, didn't it? What was it? What was it for? Was it for an
Just
offside
potential
or?
offside, but
Okay.
it wasn't. But the extra time will be with us very, very soon. How many minutes? You'll get an extra 30 minutes.
And you still think this may be penalties?
I think it's going to go to penalties. I think both sides are going to cancel each other out. I think right now, Croatia, the front line, they got Perisic, Pasalic, and Budimir, but Budimir and Pasalic have been terrible.
Oh, really?
I don't know why they brought them on. They should have brought on Lavia or someone else. They haven't been good since they've come onto the pitch.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go. If it's 1 in full extra time, it's Croatia. But if it's penalties, I'm going to go Japan.
You reckon? You reckon
Yeah.
Japan on penalties?
Yeah.
I reckon even more so Croatia on penalties. I reckon if Japan are going to win it, it's going to be normal time. Extra time, I mean.
It's your heart thinking now with your sweepstake.
No, it's not. Kantab says, ditch the 30 minutes extra time nonsense. Oh, we're about to start.
Would you ever if you could change something, if you had the powers, would you ditch extra time and say straight for penalties?
No, I wouldn't. But I think the extra time needs a bit of a change of format.
Like would you bring golden goal back or silver goal? I actually like silver goal because then at least if you scored, you had the rest of that half to try and for the other team to get the goal.
It should be if no one scores an extra time, you're both out. I like
That'd be
that.
one way of doing it.
I like
That'd
that.
be one way of narrowing it down. England would go out of lots of tournaments.
All right, Minamino is about to kick off for extra time, and we're off. Extra time has started. We have half an hour extra before we go to penalties between Croatia and Japan.
Perfect.
But I can see this going to penalties, to be honest.
Who do you favour if it goes to penalties?
You got to favour Croatia, really. I think.
I've gone Japan.
Sakai,
Why'd you say
his ball.
Japan?
Why? Do you know what? I just think.
Just a feeling.
Yeah, just a feeling. I think with I think the experience of Croatia may play against them. They may be too
Too
too confident, thinking that they can just stroll up. I just got that feeling.
On their route to I don't know, you probably spoke about it while I was gone, but in their route to the final, they did 2 penalty shootouts and 1 extra time last World Cup.
Oh, Croatia.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, that's got to come to an end.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, it's a good ball, and
All good
Perisic gives
records
away a
come to an
corner.
end.
He's not happy with the goalkeeper, is he? Croatian kid going for a dance.
Well, if you live in Croatia, your school's just found out where you are. You're not ill.
Ito. Ito with a corner to Japan. And it's flicked on at the near post by Taniguchi, but it is wide and a goal kick to Croatia.
Yeah, extra time usually isn't the most exciting half an hour of football.
No.
Yeah, because both teams are just very on tenterhooks a bit.
Yeah.
Livakovic. What's called? Budimir and Pasalic have just been terrible since they've come on, haven't they? They've just not offered anything.
No. And it's not like Petkovic and Kramaric were offering
Yeah,
anything
they also
either.
didn't offer anything
Is
as well.
that Kramaric, the one that used to be at Leicester?
Yeah.
And
Used to be at
flopped?
Leicester, did it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
for a
flopped.
year. For a year. And he was
He ca-
terrible.
Yeah, he came with a real big price tag at the time as well.
He smashes them in the Bundesliga.
Mm.
Absolutely. He's a goal machine in the Bundesliga. But 2.5 minutes gone.
Gonda.
1-1.
Goal kick to Japan. Oh. Here's Kovacic looking for a ball forward, and it's going to be away.
Oh, they're breaking through here, aren't they?
Orsano, and away by Perisic. Endo.
Maria says, how come the countdown says 2 minutes or something? Because that's the minute we're in extra time.
We're in extra time, people.
The clock has started again. It's we're starting it again. It's going to go to 15 minutes and then to half an hour and then to penalties. If it gets that far.
Modric. Pasalic. It's off Pasalic. Going to be a throw into Japan.
People in the comments asking, how long is extra time? It's half an hour, people.
Oh, Asano's
Is he
going to
gonna
keep this
keep
in.
it
He's
alive?
not. It's corner, though. It's corner.
Do you see a battering in the next game for the Koreans?
Oh. I don't. I think if Brazil can get an early one, then maybe. But if Korea
They've
can,
been good in this tournament, haven't they, South Korea? Like,
Yeah.
all their games, they really haven't been battered.
look at the was it Ghana when they were 2-0 down and they
Yeah.
all right, they lost in the end, but they don't shirk when the going gets tough.
No, but they haven't played anyone on Brazil's level yet.
No, let's face that. There's definitely that.
I mean, they played Portugal, who are obviously up there, but it was a much changed Portugal
Yep.
side.
And how many changes did Brazil make for the Cameroon defeat?
A lot.
A lot of changes. Oh, Pasalic and Tomiyasu there.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I really don't know. Part of me thinks it could be a battering, but part of me also thinks that South Korea are going to stand up to the challenge today.
I actually think there is a shot coming up in these quarterfinals, and I actually think it's against your team in the sweepstake. I actually think Morocco
You know what?
could beat Spain tomorrow.
I wouldn't bet against it. I would not bet against it. Morocco looking good, aren't they?
They really are.
But are we going to have an upset here today?
That's the,
Here's Gvardiol. Trying to come up the pitch. Big punt up the field. Trying to find Perisic. He does. And just snuffed out from the Japanese defence. It's a throw on to Croatia.
I got wiped out yesterday, completely. Both
Oh,
my
you
teams.
out the sweepstake?
Yeah, both my teams went out yesterday.
This is This game here is a Marlon and Sim head-to-head.
Oh, is it?
If Croatia go out, Sim's out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your other
Mar-
team?
Ecuador.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marlon's still got Argentina, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got Argentina and Japan. It's going to be Argentina-Japan final.
Have you guys seen Decky and Eve's Insta status? No, what's on Insta?
Decky and who? Basuma.
I must admit, when you said Eves, I thought you meant Perisic.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
What was that song you sang as well during this game for the Perisic?
You don't know the Perisic song?
No,
Really?
no, I heard you singing it.
It's from Spurs song sheets.
Yeah, but I don't know why I hadn't heard it.
We've put it on our channel as well.
Oh, have you? I'm going to have to check it.
Yeah, it's a good song. Really good song.
They're just watching Perisic, is that it? I don't know.
All right, here's Gvardiol. Big crossfield ball, trying to find the attacker, but not really a good ball in the end. And here can come Japan. Both teams not really throwing too many men forward.
They just added Perisic's goal to their stories. I think that's
Oh, I see.
substitution.
Halfway through the
Here
first
we are.
half.
Orsic and Meyer. Modric off.
Wow.
That's a penalty.
Oh,
taker.
Vlasic, not Orsic. Vlasic is coming on. Modric doesn't seem happy. They're going to bring him off?
He hasn't had the greatest game though, has he, today?
Nearly scored an unbelievable goal.
He did, but I'm talking about, the Modric that we know and we see every, week for Real Madrid and this tournament.
Perisic and Kovacic. Wow.
I'm not sure about
Two
this.
big changes. This could be his last World Cup appearance.
It could be, couldn't it?
He'll probably just turn up at the next World Cup and turn up as a 25-year-old.
Yeah,
He just gets younger and younger every year,
does.
Modric.
He really does. It just goes to show what class can do, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So Modric and Kovacic off.
For
Meyer
Vlasic.
and Vlasic.
Meyer's a good player. I like Meyer.
Oh, here come Japan. Snuffed out from Perisic. And it's a
Oh,
poor pass from Perisic.
nah, all the way through.
They're very quick on when they have the ball, Japan, aren't they? They
Yeah, they
really,
really
do move
are.
the ball quickly.
Just goes down the line. Nothing doing though. And Japan can get it up the pitch. I mean, neither side really throwing men forward, are they?
Nope.
Yeah, they're not really committing too much. There's Kovacic and Modric going over to Vida, giving him a big hug.
That's the Vida that played for Liverpool, isn't it?
No, I don't think he played for Liverpool.
I'm sure he did. Let's have a look.
Oh, Perisic.
He's going to get there.
He won it high up the pitch and he shields it out for a throw-on. Surprised he's not going over to take the long one there. 10 minutes gone in this first half of extra time.
No. I was thinking about a strike. They had a striker that looked like him.
Voronin, you're thinking maybe.
Maybe that's...
Oh, Budimir flicks on and Perisic! His shot is blocked. And a volley by Barisic is out for a throw.
Weeping Dog says a gamble for Croatia, throw bodies and see if something can be done. I mean, it is a big gamble taking off Modric and Kovacic.
But I guess they are old.
Well, Modric would have been a penalty taker.
Modric is old anyway.
Kovacic would have been one as well, wouldn't you have thought?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, Kovacic, how old is he?
No, he's not that old to be fair. What, 30?
Yeah, is he even 30 yet? old is Kovacic? Yeah, he's 28.
Wow.
Free kick to Japan.
And there you have 33-year-old Perisic just staying in there.
He's their best player.
Yeah.
Free kick to Japan near their own penalty box.
Jaden says, are Croatia thinking about the next round by taking off Modric and Kovacic?
Nah, definitely not. You can't be thinking the next round doing extra time. Makes no sense.
Jaden, 10 minutes are gone. I thought you'd be at the studio.
Aravind says, if England win against France, they will win the World Cup. As a Kane fan, I want to see him lift the trophy. Don't we all, my friend?
Yeah. I think if we do beat France, it becomes a very big possibility. I'm still not convinced, but it becomes I'll be a lot more confident, let's put it that way.
Window's done well. Asano's trying to get the wrong side of Gavardio, but there's Gavardio as usual, mopping things up.
United Spurs of America says, what did I do to get blocked by KPV?
He's been busy.
Okay.
Oh, what's he done? Asano nearly got, bloody
bad
hell,
pass.
nearly gifts Croatia a chance there, but just about runs away from Budimir.
That's when tiredness starts creeping in, isn't it?
Here is Maya, the Ren attacking midfielder. Juranovic to Maya. Brozovic, nice ball. Maya again. Also scored a goal against Canada off the bench.
Can you stop this, Simeon?
Just twisting that dagger, twisting that dagger
Giving
every
me
time.
PTSD.
Well, here it comes in. Oh,
2026, mate. 2026.
Canada, one of two teams to get 0 points.
Oh, my God.
2026. Hutchinson still in midfield.
Yeah, 43.
That's
poor
poor
ball.
again, Gavardio. 19, under 90 seconds of the first half remaining of extra time. Here's Brozovic. Oh, the pass in behind, but Japan deal with it. Here is Minamino on the charge. Croatia have defenders back, but Minamino's going all the way, and Minamino shot is saved by Livkovic and
What
away.
an effort that was.
And a volley
body.
blocked by Brozovic. They want a handball. Referee says no. Japan on the right side. Sakai. Good ball into the box and headed away by Gavardio. And Perisic lose out to Tomiyasu and a volley again.
Oh, my God, what an onslaught.
And again it's blocked and it's going to go out for a corner.
What's an onslaught by
Here
Japan?
we go. Japan have started to turn up to extra time with 30 seconds left of the half.
Minamino just didn't see any options. He thought, fuck it.
He's permanently left Liverpool now, hasn't he?
Minamino?
Yeah.
He's at Brighton. Oh, you know, sorry, that's right, that was
Mitoma.
Mitoma, not Minamino. Minamino has permanent left middle, yeah. That was not Minamino, that was Mitoma with the run.
Where is Minamino now? He's at Monaco.
Monaco.
Oh! So close for Japan. Ball comes
in
into
there.
the
2 minutes of extra
box.
time.
Oh!
Time.
I think their energy is starting to overtake, isn't
Got
it? I think Japan might go all out for this in the second half.
Oh,
that
slight
brushed
touch.
his hand, didn't it?
Never going to be a handball, though, I don't think. That.
545 people with us now. Big up to each and every one of you. Let's get to that 200 like marker on 171 at the moment. Can they do it?
Of course they can. Of course they can. Let's see. I'm going to make sure I've done it. And I have. 175 it's saying on mine.
Here come Croatia. Right hand side to Brozovic. Gets the ball into the box.
Ooh,
away
it's
from Japan. And here they come now.
Oh, it's down the line. Asano can't get past Lovren though. And we have 40 seconds of the half remaining. Croatia just calming things down again. 30 seconds left.
So Lovren's been good this World Cup as well. After all the troubles at Liverpool and everything.
He's the best defender in the world. What do you expect?
Lovren, yeah, definitely.
He's definitely got the biggest ego in the world, that's for sure. Weeping Dog says, what a snooze fest. Let's get a goal in, please.
This is going to penalties, I think, people. Perisic is half time of extra time.
All right. So, I mean, Japan had the better of that extra time. They had the better of the first half. Are Croatia going to come on strong in the second half again?
I just see it being a slower way to penalties. I think Japan had a chance there right at the end. Matoma with a good run and shot, but came out of nowhere really, didn't it? It was just like an isolated incident, it seemed. And it's been very slow from Croatia in the extra time so far. They have made a couple of subs. Maybe that'll help. But I do think it's going to go to penalties. I really do.
Feels that way, doesn't it? Brian, you think any differently?
Yeah, no, I actually think Japan. I think the younger side are really going to go for broke and literally try and start the second half how they finished that first half and really try and say, right, let's try and do this before penalties. I think this might be an explosive second half.
If it does go down to penalties, will they regret taking off Modric?
You have to, haven't you?
Has he missed? He missed a penalty this World Cup, hasn't he, Modric?
Yes, he did. He did.
Who was that against?
Was it against Belgium? No.
I'll tell you. It
definitely
wasn't Belgium.
Missing one. Definitely recording missing
Wasn't
one.
Morocco.
It wasn't
It
Canada.
wasn't Canada.
No, he didn't miss one.
Okay, I'm sure he did. Unless I saw something beforehand.
No, it doesn't look like he has missed a penalty.
Sure he had.
Maybe the ref pointed to the spot or something and then they overturned it or something.
Yeah, I think that happened against Belgium, didn't they? They got a penalty and it was overturned. Morita off for Japan. And Tanaka is on. And I think that must be our last change. Croatia in a huddle right now.
So I think they've still got one more, don't they? Because they can make 5 + 1. So that's their 5th change.
So after tomorrow, that's it till Friday football, isn't it? There's like 3 days without it.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow's the
2
last
days.
of the last 16.
Wednesday,
yeah.
Thursday without it, yeah.
What are we going to do with ourselves?
Great question. Double sub for Croatia. Budimir, he came on and he's gone off. Lavia is on. Budimir's been terrible, to be fair.
Yeah.
And Orsic for Perisic.
That's another penalty taker, you would have thought.
So maybe they're going for it a bit. So Budimir off. So Budimir came on as a sub and he's been taken off. It's right. I think teams should do that more when a sub like that has just been terrible. Alright, so they've got a front three now of Orsic, Lavia, and I think Maya? No, Maya's in the centre. Maybe Vlasic? No, Pasalic still. And
Well overhit.
2 away from 200, people. Surely we can get there in the next few seconds. All you have to do is hit that like button. We are into the second half of extra time here. 1-1. Are we going to find a winner in this extra time? 200 likes. Big
There we
up
go.
to all of
Well
you.
done.
Love to see a goal in this extra time. And then you're going to see one team go hell for leather.
Matoma to take.
John Dave says, what happens if it's still 1-1 at full time? It's
Penalties.
the pendulum.
Penalties. Yoshida with the ball. It's intercepted by Gvardiol and Lavia with a nice flick into Gvardiol. His ball in behind looking for Orsic is intercepted. And now Ito for Japan.
Where's Perisic?
He's gone off.
Oh, he went
He's
and
gone
took him off.
Is it golden goal? Says Benjamin Hill. No, it's not golden goal.
Should be.
I prefer, I was saying to Simon when you were out, I prefer silver goal.
Silver goal, what is that goal? If there's a goal at half time.
If you
Before
score,
half-time,
yeah.
What is it? If you score in the first half?
And the
And
team
you
has
win.
responded by half time.
Right, yeah.
I remember that. I remember it was Greece versus who was it in the Euro 2004? They scored a silver goal right on the stroke of half time and went through.
Joe's Film says, I've had a look and Tottenham have one player from Japan, what I can see. And you're completely right. His name was?
Toda.
Exactly. Kazuyuki Toda.
Lovren with an up and under.
I don't think he actually made a Premier League appearance.
Apparently made 4.
Yeah, he made.
Seriously?
Yeah, he did.
I was probably too busy being drunk.
Pasalic, all cuts inside. Matoma does well though, and
Does very well.
You probably
he's
saw the
gonna break
lineups, but I have
away.
no clue what happened in the
Exactly.
game and who came on.
I saw 3 of them. There was 33 on the pitch.
Yoshida, Tanaka, Tobiyasu. He's going to go long, Tomiyasu, towards Maeda. No, Asano. Sorry, Maeda went off. Asano.
Oh,
Matoma on the left-hand side. Into the box. Oh. Good defending by Gvardiol.
oh, here we go. He's going to keep it
Can't
on.
keep on.
No. Joe's Film saying, was he on loan? No, we signed him. We signed him and got rid of him fairly quickly.
So that Gavardo is just like a magnet for defending, isn't he? Just
So
he-
good. So good. His ball playing ability as well is just insane. Whoever gets him is going to be a very lucky team.
Yep.
Maya. Lost the ball, but wins a free kick.
He's been talking the last few days about going to Chelsea, going to Real Madrid. So another one that we've missed the boat out.
Yep.
Brozovic. To Lovren. Brozovic. Throw into Japan.
Aravind says, is Heung-min Son the only Korean to play for Spurs? No.
He is
We had
not.
once a Korean left back called...
The young Pyo.
Exactly.
Oh, Minamino. You get to Mitoma. Can he go on a run here, Mitoma?
Go on, skin him, son.
Goes in the inside.
Ah,
Ball in
What was the
behind
name of that
Paul
Japanese player
Maya.
that played for Leicester when they won the league?
Oh, Kozaki.
Oh, he was Scottish.
Okazaki, yeah.
Pasalic wins the header. And they're running behind.
Oh,
Maya's
here we
on the right-hand
go.
side.
Is this going to be heartbreak for the Japanese?
Can he get a ball in? It's a ball. It's a bit of a deflection. It's headed out only as far as Levaya. And his pass is intercepted. Is that not a corner? It is a corner. Yeah, I thought so. They left it. They let it go, the Japanese defence, but it's gone out for a corner. That a bit of a mistake there.
Corner to Croatia. With Perisic and Modric off the pitch. Who are we going to see take it?
Orsic, how do we guess? I would assume.
What to take it?
Yeah, there you go, Orsic.
Hmm.
It's into the box,
It's a
and the
great
keeper
ball.
punches it.
It's a great corner.
And it's going to be a throw-in to Croatia. It's a good corner. Juranovic,
Tense stuff here.
Brozovic, Maya, Brozovic cross into the box. Headed away by Tomiyasu. Maya, lovely play by him. Just keeps possession. Fires it towards Juranovic, who keeps it on. And Brozovic's pass is blocked. It's going to be another throw. Juranovic. Flicked on. Oh, good defending in the end. Well left.
That communication had to be spot on, didn't
And
it?
it was. And a long ball forward. And Ito's trying to get there, but Gvardio again back to the goalkeeper. He's been brilliant again today, Gvardio.
He's been one of the defenders of the tournament, hasn't he?
Maya. Nice one-touch football from Croatia. Here is Maya. Brozovic. Nice football from Croatia to keep the ball. Brozovic, good ball. Orsic, his flick is poor though, but it's won back by Brozovic. Orsic. Basilic into the area. It's going to be cleared and Matoma can get it away. He's going to... Oh, he's won. Is it throw? Yeah, he won the throw.
Good play by the Croatian there.
Pasalic does really well to hit it back off Matoma just as it's going out. Long throw. Juranovic. Can he get a flick on? He can! And Gonda gets the flick header into his arm. And a long punt to Asano. Gvardio's on his case. Asano holds it up. And he does well.
They're going for that long ball with the keeper, aren't they? The
They are
Japanese.
every time.
Six minutes, people, until the first penalty shootout of this World Cup.
Oh, Japan with an opportunity. Maybe Endo, Sakai into the area. And there's Gvardio again with a clearance. Lavaya can't get ahead of Tomiyasu though. And Japan again. Matoma. Oh, Endo on the right-hand side. Crosses in the box. And Juranovic heads it away. Matoma, though, his header back in is
too close to the
arms
keeper.
of Livakovic.
I just can't see a goal. Can you?
Sure, I've just had the flashback. Japan went out of this stage last time with Belgium scoring that last second winner.
Yeah.
Maybe,
You're going for history to repeat itself?
yeah, but for Japan's side
Oh, so history to
correct itself.
itself.
Oh, Ito. He gets there, and it's going to be a foul by Brazovic. It's going to be a yellow card. Waiting Brazovic. Barisic, I mean. Lost that to Ito, yeah.
That's a bad
It's always going
tackle.
to be a yellow for that.
All right, 26 now. 4 minutes to go, people. There's one Japanese guy just standing with the drum. Everyone's sitting around him trying to create an atmosphere.
Long ball forward, and Livakovic has it. Three and a half minutes to go until penalties. Plus maybe a bit of added on time as well.
Yeah.
Lovren. Croatia at the moment don't seem too bothered about the prospect of penalties. Here's Brozovic.
Surely they got to push at some stage in this extra time.
Juranovic.
They've been pretty passive this extra time, haven't they, Croatia?
Yep.
Maya. Gvardiol into the box, and it's away. Juranovic is going to pick this up, though. Plays it to Maya on the edge of the area. Here's Brozovic. What can he do?
Perisic as well, though, haven't they?
He was their best player by far when he was on the pitch, especially in the first half.
Gvardiol does really well to take off Asano again, and he's hurt himself, Gvardiol, but he seems all right. Brozovic lobs into the box, looking for Levaya. It's headed away. Tomiyasu away. Throw into Croatia. Lovren. Brozovic.
2 minutes left.
Into the box. It's a good ball.
Oh,
Here's Orsic, who's got a good long shot. He lays it off. Barisic and Meyer. Is that a
everyone.
penalty? Referee says no, play on. Gvardiol. Backs against the wall stuff at the moment for Japan. Nice ball by Lovren. Vlasic. Brozovic. Here's Juranovic in space on the right hand side. Can he hoist it in? He does. It's deep towards Orsic. Cuts it back to Vlasic. And his Barisic. His cross is blocked, and it's going to be a throw.
oh. Who's that down? Japan player down hurt. He doesn't need to be moving. Says he got hit in the back of the head. This will be more time added on at the end of this extra time. We're going into the final minute of the 30. Still down on the floor. He's getting up now. On a knife edge. It's a long throw in here for Croatia.
Oh, he has to go off now.
That could have been a very dumb move to make.
$30 left. There will be a couple of minutes added on at the end.
Here's Maya. Gvardiol. That's a good ball. Brozovic, can he get a ball in? He does, but it's very deep. And Matoma can get it away. Sano chases Lovren, but Lovren deals with it. One minute.
Wow.
1 minute added on.
There was definitely more stoppages in this half than last half.
Brozovic.
I think the guy was down.
That was a
for
good
more than 1
ball.
minute.
Yeah.
Here's Orsic on the left-hand side. He cuts inside Orsic, and his shot is blocked. And Asano. Oh, he's
just
giving it
behind
away.
him. Oh,
and
no.
Vlasic to Orsic to Maya. Oh, his shot is wide, and that could have been it for Croatia.
And that's probably that. 30 seconds remaining. It's a goal kick to Japan, and it looks though this will be going to penalties now.
Oh,
It's looked that way for some time, to be honest.
oh, you said 1-1 and to go to penalties.
I did, yeah. I think I said Croatia to win on penalties, didn't I? I'm
You
kind of
did.
feeling the Japanese now.
You
What I
reckon?
was saying.
Yeah.
I think taking Modric, Perisic, and other players that could have been taking penalties may come back to bite them in the arse.
Yeah, they've taken off Petkovic, Kramaric.
That is it. It is full time, and we are going to penalties.
Because they've taken off Kramaric, Petkovic, Perisic, Modric, Kovacic. You would probably think they would all have taken a penalty. That might have been
or
their
at
5
least-
penalty
yeah.
takers.
I am saying Japan.
I'm going to go for Japan as well.
What about
I'm
you?
going to go
Sid?
Croatia.
Just sticking with your sweepstake.
I'm sticking with Croatia. Who we reckon is on penalties?
690 people watching.
So
now.
for
Big up.
Croatia, who do you reckon for Croatia? I'm going for Brozovic, Orsic, Maya, Vlasic, and Gvardiol.
I'm going to keep the same as yours, but instead of Gvardiol, I'm going to put Livaya.
Livaya in there.
Yeah.
And for Japan, I reckon Minamino, Mitoma, Asanjo, Endo, and maybe
Tomiyasu.
Ito, maybe Ito.
What's your score prediction for penalties?
4-3 Japan.
4-3 Japan?
5-3 Croatia.
I'm going to go 7-6 Japan.
7-6 Japan.
7-6.
7-6 Japan.
Well,
I've always wanted to see one of those. You know those penalty shootouts that just go on for ages because
Yeah.
they both miss in sudden death or both score, but it just goes on for ages.
Yeah.
Obviously not when it's Tottenham.
all right.
At least
Japan.
Jetson Fernandez ain't on the pitch.
That penalty. honestly,
Nagatomo's
still
given
to
a
this
big
day.
team talk.
Penalties, guys. We are
He's
moments
giving a
away.
talk to Perisic. He's like, come back on, take a penalty.
You do roll on, roll off subs? This guy wasn't the same manager as the last World Cup, was it?
He
Niko
was.
For Croatia, yeah.
Was it not Niko Kovac?
It was this guy.
When did Kovac leave?
Not sure. Lovren is now captain. Third captain change for Croatia, but Yoshida's still there.
Who's going to win the toss? Yoshida against Lovren. Didn't seem like Lovren got the rules there. Retoss. And he won it again.
So Japan first.
Japan first.
What would you rather do in a penalty shootout, Sim? First or
First, apparently you have an advantage if you take first, so
you say, Ben?
always first.
Well, if it's an advantage, then yeah, I guess. I think it's always the pressure penalty, more pressure taking second, isn't it?
Yeah. But then you look at it, if the first penalty's missed, then you know you've got a... It swings
It's
and
almost,
roundabouts,
it's
isn't
almost
it?
better not knowing, though,
Exactly. Actually, yeah, it's the first, yeah.
because you got to score it either
Yeah.
way, you know what I mean?
True.
All right, so Minamino, first penalty for Japan, up against Livakovic.
All right, put your winners in the comment section, guys. Penalties is underway. Minamino up first. Up against Livakovic. Nervy times if you're a Croatian or a Japan. It's back, it's back.
Is back? We're back. Corner
Just,
this moment.
just carry on commentating anyway for the highlights.
That was a poor penalty. And Minamino's like their star player, isn't he?
Well, he
one
hasn't
of.
started at all, really, this World Cup. Who's this?
All right, Vlasic.
Oh, great penalty.
Right to the
Great
corner,
penalty.
to the left. It's a brilliant penalty, and it's 1-0 to Croatia.
Dun, dun, dun. Wow.
Brilliant penalty that is.
Yep. Goalkeeper went
Goal.
the right way.
Couldn't stop it. Mitoma.
We're all right, Vinny. We're live. Mitoma against Livakovic.
Save!
Oh my
Livakovic, unbelievable.
Wow.
Mitoma goes bottom left this time. Livakovic goes the right way, and it's another brilliant save.
Well, that 4-3 is already wrong.
Yeah.
Mitoma missed.
7-6 is probably wrong as well.
It's on his line. It's a one-handed. It's a really good save. He gets
They've
a
been
one
poor
hand
penalties,
to it.
though. Both the Japanese ones have been poor penalties.
Brozovic to take.
And if they go 2-0 up here, the writing is on the wall. They need a big moment for the keeper here, Japan. Up against Marcelo Brozovic.
Brozovic. Good penalty. Straight down the middle. Keeper goes the wrong way, and it's 2-0 to Croatia.
I think the writing is on the wall.
There you go. Straight down the middle. 2-0, and Japan need to score. If he misses and Croatia score the next one, they are out. It's Asano.
Pressure penalty here for Asano. They need to score.
Asano against Livakovic. They've missed 2 already.
Has there ever been a hat-trick in a row of penalty saves?
But they're at a
Probably.
World Cup. But Livakovic,
that's a good
Asano
penalty.
sends Livakovic the wrong way. It's 2-1. Japan do have a goal.
All right, if Croatia miss this one, it's game on.
Yep. Big moment. Big moment. Croatia sends the keeper the wrong way.
All right, who do we have here?
Is it Levaya?
Yeah, Levaya.
Come on. In extra time. Up against Gonda. Levaya. Oh,
he's missed it!
That was one of
It's
the
off
most.
the post!
That was
my
one of the most
God.
casual walk-ups
Yeah,
for a penalty
it
I've
was.
ever seen.
And Japan have a lifeline.
That was so poor from Levaya.
That was Jetson
Poor
Fernandez.
run up, and it's a poor penalty. So the keeper had it covered as well.
way too confident from Levaya, that.
Levaya puts it onto the outside of the post, and it's 2-1. And Japan are back in the shootout. Yoshida
To level
captain.
it up. To level it up, Yoshida. After missing the first 2 penalties. They will be a penalty more. Have taken a penalty more, but...
They go up against Livakovic. It's a save
God.
again by Livakovic. It's a brilliant save. Yoshida goes low to his left, and he goes the right way again, and it's a brilliant save.
So if they score this, they win.
They do, yes.
Yeah.
Croatia to win the
Terrible
shootout.
penalties.
He's on the line again, Livakovic, and again a one-handed save.
Saved 3 out of 4 penalties, Livakovic.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant from the keeper. And Perisic to win the shootout for Croatia. He can send them into the quarterfinals where they meet Brazil or South Korea. It's Perisic up against... And it's
That
into
is
the
in.
corner. And
Bye-bye.
Croatia through. Gonda goes the wrong way. And Croatia go into the quarterfinals.
Wow, wow, wow. The drama here. First penalty shootout of the World Cup, and Japan, after missing those 2 penalties at the beginning, you thought the writing was on the wall, and Yoshida missed that pressure penalty, and Perisic slotted it away, and they go through into the quarters. Heartbreak for the Japanese as they go home, quite undeservingly so. I mean, it was a very, equal game, and the Croatians set up a big tie against Brazil or South Korea in the next round. Obviously, we'll bring the Brazil-South Korea for you at 7 o'clock. But any closing words from you guys?
Yeah, I think Croatia, their experience made the difference in the end. They've been in these situations for extra time and penalties like they have in the last World Cup. And I think it told. It was that was the difference. And Japan, clearly, their emotions got the better of them in the penalty shootout. They couldn't keep their composure. And Croatia ended up winning 3-1. And I think in the end, Japan had a very good first half, but couldn't keep up those standards. Croatia got back in the game. And I think they'll feel like they've deservedly gone through. And I know it was only on penalties, it was a very close game, but there they go into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, all I've got to say is that Croatian who missed the penalty has got to be feeling very, very lucky. Yeah. Because that was a woeful penalty. And running up in that manner in a World Cup is not what you really want to see. But they've got the job done and they go marching on, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see who they face in the next round. Next watch long coming up in, I think, just over an hour. So we'll see you all there. Well, I won't see you all there. These two lovely chaps will see you all there. But thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, England.